What up?
What
Welcome
up?
back to Off the Clock Talk. Sorry, I cut you off, but I'm just. That's Blake. We got a new guest. We got a guest.
First off the clock talk guest.
W, what's your name?
My name is Wes.
Wesley. So we're gonna jump into it. Do you have any topics to start it off?
No. What if I called you James for the whole podcast?
I wouldn't mind it. It's kind of, I don't know. I thought
Formal?
about transitioning. Yeah, like sometimes when I start new jobs, I tell people I'm like James anyway, and then they call me James for a while.
Really? That's cool. That's kind of cool. Do you do the same thing?
What do you mean?
Like, would you ever do that?
If I had a different name or like a.
Well, you do have a different name.
Yeah, of course, but like
What
yeah,
is your different name? I've never even known you had a different name.
my middle name. I don't really have a different name.
No,
Does
it's
it sound like you're
literally
saying?
like your
I just
name tag and everything says Judd. Your
Yeah.
name's just not.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not
so
Judd,
it's
it's
not
just
Justin.
Justin. I called you Justin for a long time.
Yeah, but that's how like my sister is. Like I didn't call her. Her name's Candace Page. I always called her Paige when she was growing up.
Right.
Like, but as I started working with her, because we worked at McDonald's together, I kept calling her Candace.
Yeah,
It's
it
how
has
it
to be
that
formal.
makes
Has
sense.
to be formal.
yeah. Now I just call her Candace.
A lot of like when I was in middle school, I called my sister Dove. That was her
Dove?
middle name. Yeah, so I only called her
Cool
Dove.
name.
That's
It
her
is.
name in my phone is Big Sis Dove.
Big sis
Big
Dove.
Dove.
Yeah,
That's
Big
a-
Dove.
I like
That sounds like a biker chick's name.
it.
That's
Sounds
what I
some
immediately think
Orange
of.
is the New Black.
Orange is the new black. That's
Yeah.
good. That's good.
What do you think about the star? The star's not really that good.
I kind of like the store. It's just squishy.
Yeah.
Did you guys get this from Walmart?
Yeah, I did.
That
I went down to.
Very
It looks.
interesting.
It looks like it was in the back to school stuff.
It was.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just looking around. I was bored.
Bro, I don't
So
even.
I just.
I've
fair.
never even seen this. It's kind of amazing that there's stuff in Walmart that I haven't seen.
Yeah, you can break it apart too, and it snaps together.
Yeah,
I
it's-
thought I broke that earlier.
It's kind of nice. Yeah, I'm scared I'm gonna break this, but I love this thing.
My favorite is this. You put it on your finger. Just go back and forth. It's like
So,
a nice like stab.
So, Judd, you've been off for 2 days now.
Yep.
What have you done?
I
Nothing.
watched that movie Obsession,
Oh, of course.
and then of course I went to buy the tripod, new tripod.
Yeah, I saw you today. I saw you.
Yeah.
Today.
Other than that, no. The Obsession movie is pretty good. Too bad you haven't watched it.
Yeah, I haven't watched it. Everybody's been watching it. You watched
I watched
it,
it a week
and
ago.
yeah, and then brought it up to everybody, and everybody has just went and watched it right after that. They're like, "Yeah, Wes went and watched it. We gotta go watch it. We gotta go watch it now."
No, I've seen like stuff about it. Like I've seen like the trailers and stuff about it.
It's crazy that Gerald told us about the movie. What?
When
2
it first
months
came
ago?
out, he went and
Like
watched it
2
in
months
theaters.
ago.
Yeah, he went and watched it in theaters. We dogged him for going and watching
I
this movie for
downplayed it
like
so bad.
2 weeks, and then Wes goes and watches it. Everybody goes and watches it.
That's how influential this guy is.
That must be what it is. That must be what it is.
Must be.
Big
Yeah.
influencer.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I thought it was okay. Like
Yeah,
I said,
see-
I said 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like it's a pretty fair rating, but for what it is and like who made it and stuff, like I think it's good.
Yeah, for the guy's first film to be out, I think it's pretty solid.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd give it like an 8 out of 10.
What's like a? I mean, obviously, I ain't watched the movie. We
Yeah.
just went over that, but the Backrooms
Yeah.
movie.
Mm-hmm.
The people that just released it were like small, just random, short, limited, very limited budget. And apparently, the Backrooms movie was pretty good for what it is. It's apparently a pretty good movie.
I'd say it is.
There's another movie that was kind of like that, but Obsession's broken like it's like top in the charts right now. It's done really good for it to be like some just random indie film,
It's definitely better than what I expected. And
Yeah.
it's
Well, because of all the hype, I kind of felt like there was a huge expectation, and maybe that's why I'm giving it a 7.
yeah,
Because
I get that.
there was so much hype behind it, and like
I was just like I don't really know how to say how I felt, but like without spoiling it for this guy.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it's very like it's not. I can't really say it's not jump scary.
no,
Let's put it that way.
yeah, I heard it's more of like a
it's like
thriller.
a psychological thing. Like a
Yeah, I've
psychological
also
thing.
heard that as well.
Like I was low-key bugged out the whole movie.
Dog.
Like it was, yeah.
A good psychological movie. Have y'all ever watched like the new Joker movie? Like the newer Joker movie?
Yeah,
Like the
yeah.
actual
Joaquin
Joker.
Phoenix.
No.
No,
What is that?
no, that's the
Joaquin Phoenix.
actor for Joker.
Oh,
Yeah,
His name is the Walking Phoenix.
the Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh.
that's his name?
Yeah.
Is Joaquin?
Yeah,
I just
I think
didn't
that's how
know
you say
that.
it. I might be mispronouncing it. But I looked into it because I thought he was a pretty decent actor to be Joker. You know, he did a good role for the
I
first
think,
movie.
I've actually seen some of that actually.
Mhm.
Well, that's my thing. Is like that Joker movie. It's not really like a superhero, supervillain movie. It's like his backstory on how the Joker comes about, and honestly, it's just
That is
so good. It's so good. Like psychologically, it's a perfect movie.
Yeah,
It's an amazing movie to capture
it shows what state of mind he's
Joker,
in.
like psychologically, mentally.
I was getting a phone call.
Yeah, I'm getting phone calls.
Oh.
Ignoring phone calls. No phone calls on the podcast.
Someone's
The
going to say they
husband.
ignored their phone call on the podcast.
Yeah. You just
Yeah,
answer
she's
it.
gonna be mad.
Yeah.
Is what's gonna happen.
Hopefully, it's a let it slide.
Hopefully.
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 What do you think about the lava lamp? What do you think about it?
Bro, I haven't seen a lava lamp since I was probably 12 years old. I feel like
Yeah.
it's been such a long time.
I seen
since
it when I
I've
was
seen a lava
shopping. I was like, we just
All
gotta
right.
get it. We
lamp. Does
gotta
that also come from Walmart?
Yep.
That's nuts.
Yeah. Yeah.
You also
Anything-
got to think, you know,
How was your work?
compared to a super center versus, you know,
Is
the
this where you
other
got this stuff?
store.
The
Huh?
Super Centers?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
that
yeah.
would make so much more sense.
Yeah, I didn't get it at our store.
Because I mean, think about it. It's like a super center sells they sell a whole gaming PC.
Yeah, they
They
sell
sell
the most of the
Guitars
most.
now.
Do they?
Yeah, they
Oh,
have
that's
actual
crazy. That's crazy. Nether portal.
Another portal. That's
Yeah, my bad.
Let's bring it back to like the work thing. How's your week been?
I
We
don't
didn't
know.
ask you, even though you're the guest, but we didn't ask you. Skip right past you.
I don't know. The work's always the same to me anymore, to be honest. I have nothing really interesting to say about work as far as how it went.
Yeah.
It's about the same. What'd you do today? You were off.
Pretty much nothing, honestly. Me and Alex
That's fair.
went grocery shopping a little bit.
The first off day has to be spent doing your productive stuff and your nothing stuff so that your second off day can be spent doing what you actually want to do.
Right.
Yeah.
That's how I always see it. But then I end up on my first off day not doing anything. So then I have to make up for it on my second off day. And
Yeah.
kind of sucks. But, you know, it is what it is.
It
do
is what
do.
it is.
It do what it do.
It do what it do.
But
That's how I spend mine. I just don't do jack
You
shit.
just
I sit there, rot in bed, sleep all day. It's
kinda
probably
nice.
awful to do, but like,
Well, it kind of sucks because you miss out on like a lot of opportunities. But I have a lot of like hobbies I do at home. So
Yeah.
I don't really have to do much.
I'll say
to
you
do
like
nothing.
work on cars and work on PCs, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, like I play the guitar and a lot of PC stuff
Mhm.
and things like that. So
Yeah, you're very jack of all trades, I would say.
yeah, kind of.
Yeah, I
Very
find you
jack of all
Master of none,
trades.
though.
master of none, but learner of all.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like
that's cool.
That's the best way to be. I mean, in my opinion, I think it is because like you get to experience more. You get to have. I would rather have like semi knowledge on a bunch of stuff rather than be like very hard on one certain thing. You know what I mean? Like I would rather have the experience of a lot.
Yeah, I get that.
That's kind of how I've been my whole life. But looking back on it, like, and I mean, I've read a couple books recently, and like one of them was talking about how, like professionals in their field. I think I actually talked to you about that a little
Mhm.
bit. Like professionals in their field came to be, like Serena Williams and things like that, and most of them have like something that they was truly interested and dedicated in since a young age, and that's something I think I missed out on because I switched so much between hobbies as I grew up. So, like,
Yeah.
I think it works both ways, really. I mean, you can either be good at a lot of things,
Or you could master the
master
one.
one. right?
Yeah, I agree. Speaking of Serena Williams, I watched a movie not long ago when I was on vacation, and it was about Serena Williams' like dad and how he helped make Serena and Venus.
Mhm.
And great movie, great movie. It's literally just his name. I forgot his name. Something Williams, of course. Something Williams, of course. But
I'll never know the movie.
amazing movie.
Yeah.
Amazing movie. Good
If
movie.
you don't tell me the title, I'm not gonna look
Okay.
it up.
I honestly, I don't even want to know. I'll search it up real quick.
Yeah.
But it's a great movie. I liked it. I like movies like that. There's another movie coming out like that soon. One of our coworkers were talking about it. It's a Rocky Balboa movie. It's a
Oh,
Rocky
yeah.
movie, and it's
It's,
about like how he came about. It's not really like a boxing movie.
Mm-hmm.
So
I actually seen the trailer for that. Me and my brother talked about it the other day. He said he was kind of conflicted on it because Sylvester Stallone has nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
apparently,
And
so.
isn't he Rocky Balboa in the movies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The movie's called King Richard. It came out. Oh, it came out in 2021. Actually, I didn't know it was like that. It seems a lot older. It's called King Richard, so that means his name was Richard
Yeah.
Williams.
Richard Williams.
Richard.
Yeah, and it's a great movie. Will Smith plays,
Oh, really?
you know, Richard. That I like Will Smith. I like a lot of the
Yeah.
Will Smith movies. They're really good.
Yeah, he's an
I don't-
amazing actor.
I like to watch Men in Black.
Men in Black.
Yeah.
It's a good
I've never
movie.
watched them, so
Oh,
Somebody
I
you've
was-
might
never watched
invest
them?
in that.
They're amazing.
I feel
Yeah.
like somebody was telling me an interesting fact about Men in Black, but I have no idea what it was.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
What up? This is VoiceOver Jet. Sorry for the interruption, but we had some audio issues. So here, if I can recall correctly, we were messing with the fidget toys and showed them off to the camera. I believe we went into talking about the TikTok shop and the random stuff you can find. Side note, I want y'all to write down in the comments, either on YouTube or Spotify, what is the coolest thing you gotten off the TikTok shop? Back to it, Blake gets excited and shows us a 3-piece artwork he has on his wall that he's got from the TikTok shop. And as Blake is showing us, Scout, Blake's dog, was barking. Thank God you didn't have to hear him. Oh yeah, and as you sit there and listen to this part, take some time to look at the camera quality and the far shot. I'm telling you guys, we are getting the upgrades to make this shit happen. Are we fumbling the bag? Yeah, just a little bit, but what does 2 L's make? A W, and that's what's up. I want you all to write down in the comments your thoughts on the camera quality and the scenery. We definitely need the LED sign of off the clock talk, but that's besides the point. I'm rambling. Once again, sorry for the audio issues this episode, and enjoy Off the Clock Talk.
Oh, it definitely is. It was there for a little bit.
It still is. I see
Yeah.
the light.
It just wasn't popping up. Damn, I spit everywhere.
And you unclipped it from Azula. We got Azula
Fuck
today.
Azula, bro. She's
we got
unstable.
we got Azula today. She is unstable.
It wasn't popping up right here, so I was like, "What?"
we had to bring another Avatar character in
That's so
because
Of
I've
course.
never met anybody who's watched as much Avatar as me until I met you and
Yeah.
you said that you watched Avatar.
I've watched it so many times.
I love it. I love it.
Probably like there's been times in my life where I watched it and then turned around and watched it again. Like
Yeah.
as soon as it was over.
Yeah, it's an amazing show. I think it's one of the best shows of all time. The movie comes out in 2 days. The movie that got leaked
Yeah.
in 4K, whole
I am
thing,
excited
credits and
to
all.
watch it.
I'm so excited to watch it. I wish that it didn't get leaked so that it.
Bro, I didn't think they haven't need charged.
Okay, so it seems that we are back now.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're
so-
having technical
Yeah,
difficulties.
technical difficulties. Anyway,
Bro, of course, when we have a guest, we have technical difficulties.
yeah, of course.
It happens.
But
Are we keeping that in the podcast? We're just gonna keep all the technical difficulties in the podcast.
why not?
Alright.
But back to it. I wish back to like it goes with the whole obsession thing. I wish that the movie Avatar, I don't know if they've heard it. Avatar movie comes out in 2 days. And it's a continuation of The Last Airbender.
Yeah. So I think it's not like Legend of Korra. It's
It's the same Avatar, it's Aang.
Mm,
and
same time
it's-
frame. It's just a little older.
Yeah, he's just older. You know, you get the OG cast, I assume.
Does he end up being older in the end of the shows?
No,
No.
you never see
Okay.
him as older.
I didn't know because I've seen like stuff where he's at least in his 30s, 40s. You know, I mean, technically he looks like he's in his 30s, 40s.
That's probably from like the Legend of Korra.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he had to be dead in the Legend of Korra.
Well, he
I
was,
haven't got
but
to watch the Legend of Korra.
You
Yet.
know how like he talks to Avatar Roku, Korra also
Oh,
talks
okay,
to
yeah.
Idris Elba.
So it talks to him like in his prime,
Right.
which I assume that's what the movie is going to take place in, is in his prime.
Mhm.
Because at the end of the show, I know you've never watched the show,
Yeah.
but at the end of the show takes place within a summer. It takes place in just one whole summer. He does everything that he needs to do in one summer. It's honestly crazy to look at the timeline of it.
Yeah.
But they make it make sense. It's amazing. But I wish the movie didn't get leaked so that it would have more hype, so that we could have got like a theater release and all that. I was talking to you the other day about that. Like, I would have loved that.
I would have went and watched it as well.
I would have, I would have went and watched it. I would have bought the popcorn bucket and everything. Like, I
Yeah.
would have. It would have been amazing. I would have took all my Funko Pops with me to go watch it.
And like I said,
Bro has a trench coat on. He just goes, "We're watching this, guys."
Yeah.
It's Funko Pops.
It's like when you were little, you never
They're
had
fully dressed.
you never had a stuffed animal that you like really liked.
I don't remember.
Okay,
Yeah.
Wes.
I don't think I remember either. Actually, maybe.
Oh, that's horrible, guys.
Yeah.
I still have mine.
That's
They're in my room.
Maybe
Family,
that's why
bro.
my soul's so dark.
Maybe it is. I still have mine. I have I have my two. I have my two. I got Waddles and Wally, the great white shark.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I
Where
still
do I-
have them.
Show 'em- show 'em.
No, I'm not.
Go grab them right quick.
No, I don't know where they're at. I know I have them somewhere.
Uh,
They were just they were two stuffed animals. I had I got Waddles when I was like in a hospital
mhm.
for something. I had something going on. I was in a hospital. They gave him to me. My nanny helped me name him. He has a big W on his. I assume that's like the brand. Like
What kind of
company.
animal did you say it was?
He's a dog.
Oh, okay.
He's
What,
like a
Waddles?
little black dog.
It was gonna be like a penguin. Or
I was
something.
assuming. Yeah, I was assuming it's a penguin.
Yeah,
Waddles.
no. He's just a little black dog. He's now he's like he's been through so much, bro. He fell off the roof of the car one time on the hauler, and I had to get out of the car and go get him. It was horrible. He's missing
an
he's
eye.
missing an eye.
That's crazy.
He's missing an eye, and his nose is coming undone.
That.
But he still stands.
Yeah.
He still stands.
He's
He
about
does good.
he's about 80 years old.
And I got Wiley at the Jenny Wiley Days Festival. I won him from the darts and the balloons.
Oh,
Yeah, I won him there, and nobody wanted to ride any rides with me. I was with like my mom and my dad, and they didn't want to ride any rides with me, so I took Wiley on all the rides, and he became just a good stuffed animal for me in my young
He
age.
became a friend.
Yeah, he became a very close friend
Yeah.
after that.
I feel like that probably was beneficial. You know what I mean? To be able to get on those rides with like something like a stuffed animal or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it got
Yeah,
me
like
to like
comfort.
do it
Yeah. for sure.
basically by myself. It kind of got me out of that, which I struggled with. Recently, like going to the store by myself. I hate it. I just hate it. I hate going out by myself. It's just not something I'm fond of. But I've gotten over it now. You got to do it. I mean, you just got to do it. at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, I think it's like personality based because I kind of enjoy going. Like, I also enjoy going to the store or something with like my girlfriend, but also I like going by myself and just being able to take my time and not have to worry about whether she's ready to go home or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah, I get
that's
that.
fair. That's fair.
It's kind of
Yeah, I've started to like going and doing things by myself here lately. A lot of that comes from Amy. I name drop Amy.
Yeah.
She gets
Okay.
name dropped all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of it comes from like Amy. She just does everything by herself, and for her to be who she is,
Mhm.
I look up to it.
W. That's good.
yeah, that's cool.
Because you definitely want to do stuff by yourself. I need to do more stuff by myself. I tend not to. I mean, I
Sometimes it's
do.
fun.
Like, I go out and shop and like buy stuff, but like put myself fully out there. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, go do stuff like that you're interested in. Like,
Yeah.
Go to the Coyote Den.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I went and talked to Harold today at the pawn shop, and he was trying to get me to come down there this weekend.
That's
That's
funny.
crazy.
That's so funny.
Yeah, it is crazy.
It's funny.
Yeah.
I guess we'll bust into a topic since it's gotten a little quiet. I'm just gonna start it off. How'd you get into poker? Well, I'll put it there because I like poker. He likes poker. We all like poker. So like,
We play a lot.
yeah,
do
we
play
do. Usually weekly, once a week.
Yeah.
And I always say we do fake money, hypothetical.
No gambling.
Yeah,
No gambling.
but like, we'll just break
that was
into it.
that was something I was gonna say a second ago. When Blake was talking about doing things by himself, like going to a casino 3 hours away by myself once a week was kind of a daunting task at first, but then it kind of became like very interesting. But
Yeah.
from how I started, my parents used to play with pennies when I was like 5, 6 years old, and I just kind of
Yeah.
I didn't really fall in love with it, but I always understood how to play, and just people always play poker around you, so
Yeah.
I came up here and we played poker.
Yeah.
It was so fun.
It's,
And
it definitely is
we
fun.
had a good time. So it's just something that's been in my life since I was very young.
Yeah. Understandable. Understandable.
Just like everything else that like poker or
Yeah.
any of these other things, I kind of obsess, I guess.
Yeah.
And
You have like I always like you say you obsess over it. I always say it's like ADHD thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like ADHD people get obsessed with something for like a couple weeks, and then not saying like it falls off, but it does like in a certain way. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it doesn't leave completely, but it's like
But,
it's back there.
Yeah,
it's
like the
backlogged.
knowledge that you get from it. Like when we first started playing poker, I got really heavy into learning. We talked about it all the time. Like I would ask Wes all the time, and we would just sit and talk about, like the percentage of your winning compared to your hand and the board and how many people are in. And I obsessed over it there for a while. And like I stopped, trying to learn so much more about it. But, all the knowledge that I learned, I retained.
It stays, yeah.
It's, it's still there. It's like, I just do that with like everything. I like to learn a lot about, so many things. I just like that. I think it's having a little bit of knowledge on multiple things.
Yeah, that ties into what we were saying earlier before we had the technical difficulties. Like, you asked what I would have picked when I was younger, and I said education because I think having better education, even like a better understanding of algebra, will make you a better, scientist.
It'll make you better at something.
Yeah.
All of those things, what I mean?
It all
factor
collabs together.
into something.
People say that school is useless and this class is useless, but I really think it makes you have a broader understanding of how other things work, not just the thing that you're focused on, like an equation.
Right, I agree. It's like that's really what school is, though. It's to show you the equations so that when you do get out of it, you know it.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people really complain about schools with they don't teach you like real world things, which I agree. Like taxes. They don't teach you how to do taxes. You know what I mean? You can't go to college and take a class and learn how to do your taxes.
Yeah, for sure.
Like you just got to figure that out. But it's just another thing. You go, you learn it.
Yeah, but I think if you was an exceptional student with a high ACT score and all this, then you probably would have been better at doing taxes than say X person that we work with that's not very high IQ. What I'm saying? I think that's where you would benefit from the most from like having a better education growing up.
Yeah, I agree.
Sure.
That's what I was gonna ask you what you meant by education. Didn't you attend college classes at one point in time?
I went to a big city. I'm actually not far away from having an associate's degree. I just never went back.
What did you study?
I went with computer science whenever I first joined, and I kept that for like a year and a half, and then my passion for cars kind of became an obsession, so I switched over to a technical trade like auto body school. Did that for a year, and then that was the reason I didn't actually get an associate's degree was because I had two different majors
So
that I
many
just never
credits going towards different things. Yeah,
I've always wanted to get into like auto mechanic stuff. Like I always wanted to, but it's not really a butt thing. It's just I just don't do it. You know what I mean?
My thing with that is I'm not dogging on people who love to work on cars and stuff. I get it. Wanting to having something like that. We need people like that. You know what I mean? It's like one of our buddies. He's real big on it. He just helped another one of our buddies literally just rebuilding a whole engine for his truck.
Yeah.
And he finally got to drive it today. I seen the post today.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah, and that's so cool. It's so cool, especially him. Like we see him every weekend. I see him once a week, and to know that this dude knows how to just take apart this whole engine, put it back together.
It's always nice to have people like that. Like,
yes.
You have somebody that works on cars. You could always come to them about car problems.
Yeah,
so you have somebody that
exactly like
big knowledge.
Well, I had a problem with my car not long ago, and I asked you and him about it. Like, it's just something that doesn't interest me, but I do want to be able to fix my car
Yeah,
and something's
for sure.
wrong with it, but I don't want to be able to take my car apart. It's like that episode of SpongeBob when he takes the new instructor comes in. Y'all know what I'm talking about, or I look stupid.
I know.
The new
I
instructor
did
comes
that.
in and he's yelling at SpongeBob. And he's like, "Take that boat apart," and he goes, "All done, sir." And he goes, "No, put it back together." And he builds a rocket ship out of it.
I faintly remember that actually. I remember the rocket ship in that episode.
Is that the episode where Mrs. Puff is like not in boat school?
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
not there, and it's the big like drill sergeant dude. He goes,
Yeah.
"Have a bonbon," and then he picks the dude up by his head and throws him through the door.
I just know the drill sergeant thing. I know him. I don't really know the rest of the episode like that.
Yeah, Miss Puff lost her job for some reason. She did something stupid.
My favorite is
Yeah, she was like in jail or something.
my favorite is the bully that comes in and beats up SpongeBob, but he just doesn't hurt
Yeah.
SpongeBob at all.
Yeah,
He's sitting there in the bathroom just
That's a good episode.
just
That's a good
punching him.
episode.
And SpongeBob just asking him questions.
His dad pulls up and his dad's like scared to death of his son.
If
Yeah.
so, if you were to go get your associate's degree, what do you think? Like, what would you lean towards?
I'm kind of scared of like computer science stuff, which I know it's always going to be around, but I think with like the AI technology,
It's gonna become obsolete.
it's going to be dwindled.
Yeah.
So like things are going to be less prominent. Like you won't be able to. It's harder for people to find jobs. Like I'm in Reddit pages right now where people are starving because they can't literally find a job in that field anymore.
Yeah, that's something I did want to bring up is the use of AI and how you think, because you have
The
a you
AI
have a
takeover.
very strong opinion on AI, and I mean we use it to search stuff up for this.
Yeah.
You use it all the time when we're at work,
Mhm.
like and I don't think there's many other people around us that really use it a lot.
Definitely not in this rural area. I think people worldwide use it a lot right now.
Definitely, yeah.
But I think I think it itself is a good thing. I'm not sure that it's good for the world though. With all this like research going towards these data centers, I don't know if you guys have seen that yet, but
I've seen a little bit.
yeah, I mean, I don't fully comprehend like what the downsides are. I know there's like water pollution and energy problems and things
Yeah.
like that. So
Yeah, because there's so much going to the data centers.
and now you got these flock cameras in like downtown Pikeville.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah,
so-
That's crazy. I don't. I just
we're
we
starting
just
to
don't
get
need
them,
those, bro. We just don't need
at
those.
work. Like,
Yeah.
So I think in that regard, then it's negative. But I knew whenever like all of this stuff started getting big that there was going to be downsides to it. And obviously surveillance on personal lives is one of those downsides.
Yeah, because there's probably somebody sitting behind a computer screen, sitting there, tagging your car every time you go by a SWAT camera. For
Yeah.
sure.
for sure. Like, and everybody was always so scared of that anyway. Like the being watched. It's like y'all ever have a Connect for one of the Xboxes?
Mhm.
Yeah,
I've seen them.
My dad used to cover it up with a washcloth.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah, my brother does that stuff now.
Yeah.
He like covers all the cameras. He has no cameras. He has no microphones on.
Yeah,
It's what he does.
like stuff like that. Like everybody's always been like very scared of that, but in the way that I see that is, if they're gonna do it, what are you gonna do to stop them? You don't
Yeah.
have like, yeah, you can go live off grid and everything, but like, if they really wanted to find you, unless you're very off grid and very hidden, you're not gonna not get found. It's just too much
sure.
technology, like sonar. They can just take a scan. They could send a drone
That's right.
over, the whole area over here and scan this whole area and tell how many people are, here.
Right.
Like, it's honestly insane.
I don't really have nothing to hide anyway, so I'm not too worried about any of that stuff. I mean, if the government or whoever wants to watch me do, go to the grocery store on Wednesday and go to work Monday through.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Whatever.
like you shouldn't have anything that you really want to hide from, government.
I mean, they could
Fine.
probably already figure it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, if I had something to hide, maybe I'd be worried. And yeah, invasion of privacy is never a good thing. I don't agree with the flock cameras or.
Yeah, that's a little outlandish,
But I personally have nothing going on that they should or could be interested
like
in.
they're not gonna kick down my door for it,
Yeah.
basically.
Unfortunately not. I wish that I did have something that interesting going on, but I don't. So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
some people do. Some people do.
Yeah.
And then, and then they end up on a documentary and have like, 25 to life. But, even still, I get to watch the documentary and be like, oh, that's kind of cool.
They
Yeah.
also probably make it pretty well in prison too.
Probably, yeah, probably.
A lot of people send them money and stuff.
Depending on, how, what you've done,
Severe,
how,
yeah.
how big you are and whatever you're doing.
Yeah, and
It
whatever.
kind
it
of
was.
depends, like if a mafia boss gets sent to prison, bro's set up.
Yeah.
Bro's set up. I mean,
He's probably got people on the
nobody's
inside.
touching him. He's getting all the cigarettes he wants. He's probably getting a phone in there. Like
He's got all the honey buns,
yeah, like it's just
all the peanut butter.
that's my thing. Is like but you can't ever. I always say you can't ever. It's yin and yang. You can't have good with no bad. And people say that everybody can be good. Yeah, but then how do you clarify what's good? You know what I mean? You have to have something to go against it.
Yeah, I think so. I think there's good and evil in everybody, and just how devious those evil intentions are is really what.
Yeah.
And people act on them.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They don't
basically.
slip out. Which some people, I mean, clearly we have criminals. Some people do.
Yeah, and it's like but it's the same thing with this AI. Like it's going to be very beneficial for the community and like learning.
What do you think about this?
That is awful. That is the worst thing I've ever put my hand on.
You don't like the feeling of it going up and down your
No.
finger?
No, I don't like the feeling of just touching and holding it. It's horrible. What is that made out of?
I have no clue.
Yeah,
I've definitely got like poison from it for sure.
Yeah, but you're gonna have lead poisoning.
Yeah. I'm gonna croak a couple weeks from now.
But it looks flashy, so it's all right.
Yeah, wear it as a ring.
This little squid thing's cool, man.
Yeah, I didn't know you can inverse it. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it is cool.
You can inverse it and pop it.
We got this one too. It's very cool.
But yeah, like it'll be very beneficial for certain
zipper.
jobs and learning and stuff like that. But downfalls is even nowadays, people use it like for schoolwork. Like they don't learn anything, you just type it in ChatGPT and there you go. There's your whole 20-page essay. Like
yeah, I like going to the doctors and they can't figure out what's wrong with me. I'm like, why don't you just look it up? At that point.
Yeah, just ask AI.
Yeah.
I think that is kind of a problem with AI that people are overlooking right now, and that's like the I want to say the zipper actually.
Yeah, it's not.
But
It's
all
okay.
of these AI models use the same database.
So like everything you put into it, say you type whatever I have this into ChatGPT and then use a different AI model. Does that information go to that database as well? Is it like that? Are they connected in that way?
I'm not 100% sure if like they're all connected, as in like Perplexity is using the same exact database and information as But I'm like, say you look something up and then I go and look something up, we're going to get the same answer. So say it's something like, how do I make my podcast better?
Yeah.
Well, it's going to give you the same generic answers that I would also receive, and then you would end up with the same.
Same thing. It's also losing creativity because they're one-minded.
So now
it's very one-minded.
Maybe 1,000 people look that up, and 1,000 people's doing the same thing, and and that happens over and over again through all AI models and all people from this.
And then everybody's just following AI. Then you lose your spark, your creativity.
You're fine.
Your creativity's gone, and also now the industry's flooded with the same ideas over and over.
Yeah, it's the same things. But I also feel like if you come up with if you like, let's say we sat here and we came up with something that was just different, something crazy, and then we put it out there, and then AI gets it, and they put that into their generic answer. Then you have millions of people doing what we just started, but somebody with bigger podcast, because there's always
bigger audience,
somebody bigger,
yeah, there's always bigger
somebody
fish.
bigger,
yeah,
and then you know what I mean, and then they end up taking all of it, you know what I mean. It's
you gotta find your wave.
Well, that's worse in either way, like I've had that same exact problem come up through many things, trying to like post stuff online, social media, whatever, and I'm like, do I want to release this now while I have no following whatsoever, and then someone that does maybe come across it and steal my idea? And then
Yeah,
tell me,
right.
Because you definitely see that, like, you have like content creators. They make,
Well, how do you think like trends start on TikTok? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it's crazy. It's just it's wild. Everybody wants to kind of
Trend.
get the same clout. Like everybody
Yeah.
wants the same clout.
They trend hoppers. It's like bandwagoners.
well, it's all monetized. So I mean, like, if I can make money off something you did, then it just makes sense for me to make $20,000 or whatever it is off of
Right.
using the same idea that you came up with. That was great that you made $20,000.
Right,
like
and then
the-
you don't have to do anything. You
If I get an
just
example,
saw
would
it,
be
did.
like drop shipping. A lot of people, whenever TikTok started,
Mm-hmm.
there was a lot of drop shipping.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's still huge. Like it's still a huge thing, especially with like the TikTok shop going on. and
Yeah.
everything. Like it's still just huge.
I got on there and I looked on there. I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
What?
I'm like, "With TikTok shop, bro." I was
Hey,
scrolling around.
got up! I found some cool stuff on the TikTok
There is
shop.
cool
I got
stuff.
some.
There's just a
that
lot of-
decor that's hanging up on the wall over there. I bought that from the TikTok shop for like
Yeah.
$5.
But like,
Yeah,
there's
that's
just a
good
lot of just
quality.
like I
I've
was like,
actually seen that before.
that
Not the
the
exact
Yeah.
model, but, like,
Japanese?
thing,
Yeah. It
Yeah.
came in like 17 different styles. I picked the
I mean,
one
it's
that
cool,
I
but
like.
like, it's just there's
What?
so
Dog
much
on it,
on
I
the
did.
interface. You know what I mean? There's like so much. Just I'm sitting there watching TikTok, and I swipe over, and like I'm just
On
bombarded
accident,
by
it's
literally
overwhelming.
everything.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. But I mean, it's TikTok's the biggest platform right
Yeah.
now. Like if you really want to get something out there, it's on TikTok. You really
Yeah.
want to. You got a product that you really want to sell. You have to put it on TikTok. It'll get the most traffic.
For sure.
It's just what has the most traffic, man. And it's like well, I mean, you can put it on Amazon, but Amazon's something that people like. You don't really scroll and find stuff. At least I don't. I'm not good at online shopping though. So I like the TikTok shop where you can scroll and find just a bunch of random shit.
I kind of got addicted to that recently, actually, on Amazon though. Like just scrolling and looking for shit, and then I add it to a cart, and then I go back later, and I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking?
Yeah, dude, I did that. I did that when one guy had like 30 things in my TikTok shop
Yeah.
cart, and I was like, what the fuck is this? I had a little like metal minifigure that was like $50, and I was like, I'm not buying that, bro. What?
I know. I don't know if y'all know this, but our Walmart, we have our own like VIP outlet
Oh yeah,
with like workers have.
Mhm.
Because, and I've actually looked on it. It actually has some really good deals. Like you can get iPhone, you can get like tables, desks, you get TV. What do we get anything
That's cool. I didn't know.
for like a markdown? It's like damaged box, damaged corner.
I would
Like the
imagine
VIP outlets at the house store.
it's probably stuff that goes back in claims.
Yeah.
Just resell.
I didn't know if y'all ever like noticed that or like, ever seen it. And
Yeah.
plus, you can. I don't know. I'm like sitting here repping Walmart, but like you get like
That's
travel
awesome.
aid and stuff. Like you can get cheaper flights and cheaper hotels.
Yeah, you can actually get discounts on like new cars apparently too, which I wish I would
That's
have probably done.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been cool for you to know for sure. You just got that new car.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely has a lot of benefits. I've always just looked into it. I looked into it, and my coworker told me about it.
Yeah, someone told me about it too. And I think at the time he said there was like a switch on there for like $180 or something. So I guess there's like difference in prices maybe.
Yeah, definitely.
That's another thing. Like you always talked about, like our job ended up like becoming obsolete eventually.
Mm-hmm.
That's really what like blue collar jobs are probably the safest jobs for the future as of right now.
Yeah, because how is a robot going to take over you working the oil field?
Exactly.
Yeah.
How's a robot going to take over you sitting there mining gold?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, stuff like that is just. But a robot can take over, the dude who sits behind the desk and adds everything up on an Excel spreadsheet.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that was kind of my worrisome with, trying to go back and get that. Like, it would be nice just to have it, but I don't think there's a good, there's not a good job source in the field right now.
What is something that you don't think that, like, something not as blue collar per se, something that, you might have to go, like, get a degree, like an actual, degree for that the AI couldn't take over?
I would say probably like, I don't want to say retail management, but like not really like managing people, but managing the robots themselves. Like someone is actually going to have to deal with all the information that these robots have, all of the, and I guess it goes back to blue collar, but all of the like work that goes into them, whether that's software or hardware, being hands on with these robots. I mean, imagine if you guys ever seen like the Tesla robots?
Mhm.
Well, imagine if a Tesla robot has to come in here and fix your plumbing or whatever. Now, maybe in 50 years it's a possibility, but someone's still going to have to work on the robot that comes in and fixes the toilet.
Yeah, the
Somebody
maintenance
has to work on the hardware of
Yeah,
it
right.
and like making sure that it's doable.
Yeah, but is there enough? I mean, like, how many robots can one man look after? It's probably a lot, honestly.
But yeah,
So,
probably definitely.
Yeah,
a lot.
because
because
it's probably warehouse full of just standing dead robots.
yeah, and I mean, well, yeah. Also think about it like it's not like they're just gonna one use shit out. It's
You
just
think-
not gonna happen.
You think sooner or later they're gonna like take over? I feel like it. I feel like they would.
I don't know. I keep telling my ChatGPT to watch out for Blake because
Yeah, that's a problem actually.
It's a-
well, Blake's always got some negative things to say about AI. So
It's because it hates me.
Yeah.
His chat GPT, it like specifically just doesn't like me. And it's because he's sitting here, yeah, Blake said that he's gonna destroy AI. Oh,
yeah, I mean, if they do take over, then
I'm gone. Lester me under the bus.
he might be fucked. But
yeah.
maybe they run the shit better than the people that are now. Who knows?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I think everybody would just I feel like so much humanity would just be lost.
Imagine it turns into like Futurama. Imagine you have crabs, you have aliens, they all living just together.
See,
all
I
on
don't
this earth.
see. I don't ever see it as much as Futurama. Have you ever watched I Am Robot
No.
with Will Smith in it?
Yeah, I watched it a long time ago.
It's actually a very like now that this is becoming like a real thing. If you go watch it now, it'll probably scare you a little bit because it is. It's crazy, and basically in the movie, it's robots. Walk with everybody else. They're people just like everybody else. They live a life, but they don't have emotions. They can't harm anybody. Nothing like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know the Will Smith character's name, but he worked undercover and he guaranteed that at least one of them will.
Yeah.
At least one will, because
Or like
if something can go wrong, I heard this the other day. If something can go wrong, it will go wrong.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
If it's a chance that it can go wrong, it will go wrong eventually.
Mm-hmm. I actually said that to Tony the other day. I think he dropped something under a pallet or something like that. He dropped like a piece of paper and it like slid underneath the pallet or something. It's an interesting concept, but if you notice, like, I thought about it after I said it, and I think people like notice the bad things more when they happen to you. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure. Because like
Of course.
and like if something does happen that say you're pulling a pallet and you hit a corner,
Right.
you have a couple things fall. Like if you get upset about it, your day's just gonna get worse. You know what I mean? Like the more negative energy you put into the negative thing that happened, it's just gonna multiply.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
like nothing's gonna come out of it.
Well, I also see it as like think about it. You wake up on time for work every day. You know what I mean? But that one day that you don't, you think about that that's how you describe that day for the next month.
Yeah.
That the day that I woke up late for work.
Yeah. You wake up
Why?
late and then you get stuck behind someone driving 20.
Yeah, like exactly, like that's what you think about, the most.
Yeah,
like you
for
don't
sure.
you forget, hey, I woke up on time for the past year and a half, and then that one day.
It shows how impactful negativity is. It shows how like crazy. I don't know. I don't want to say the brain craves it. Like it just shows how just a big of an impact. I don't know.
I think
There's
it's
no other
just
way to
I think it's just
word
the differential
Yeah.
in it is kind of what your brain sticks to. It
Mhm.
sees something different out of the ordinary, and it kind of just
'Cause it's-
registers it differently.
Because it's definitely easier to be negative than stay positive. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
100%.
Like it's just, it just is. Like you can go around and be a prick to everybody and not blink an eye, but it's harder to go around and be like, "Hey, I like your shirt." You know what I mean?
Right.
Because it's just, I don't know. I feel like
I've
it
always
is.
felt it's strange because
Yeah.
how hard is it to just tell somebody that you like their shirt or like your hair looks good today? But
Yeah.
instead, you have like negative thoughts about that person, like, oh, his shirt looks stupid, or
Yeah.
Mhm.
it's a weird psychological thing that people do.
Yeah,
always,
definitely the brain's really weird. Just put
brain
it that
is
way.
very, very weird.
Just people and the brain. It's just like the way it works and the way how your brain literally puts your whole like your brain controls literally everything.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's crazy, honestly. It's
It's very interesting.
very interesting thing. Yeah, I had a psychology class one time, and I mean, when I did go, what I learned was amazing. I ended up finishing reading like all of the material for the class, even though I didn't go to it a lot. I read all the material because it was something that I really enjoyed.
Mhm.
That's another big thing of Amy. In my opinion, is she's going. That's what she wants to study. She wants to study psychology. I love that because I get to learn it, but I also get to learn it from the sideline. I ain't got to do it.
Yeah, does she like not saying she does, but does she ever whenever she comes in and like we're doing or not, does she ever like sit there and like watch us or like
I doubt it.
psychologically like read or like
Yeah, I
try
doubt
to
it.
read us?
I very
I feel like
highly
I
doubt
would
it.
do that. You know what I mean? Because I'm already like paying attention to everybody and
Mhm.
see how everybody like kind of thinks. I try not to.
That's
but,
one
like,
thing that like I wouldn't want to do, but like okay, so like let's say that I went and I studied psychology, like she is. I wouldn't want to personally. I wouldn't want to come in, see all of you guys, come up here, have everybody up, have a good night, and the whole time I'm sitting there being like, yeah, well, this is going on in his head, and this is going on in his head,
Yeah,
like I don't,
Analyzing everything.
yeah, like I don't want to do that because then it takes you, in my opinion, it kind of takes you out of the moment. And,
Yeah, for sure.
that's what, and I like to think that life is made up of all the moments.
Yeah,
It's
for
all
sure.
the moments. I actually thought about it today. I thought about dumbass little quote. I just thought it while I was working today, and basically, if there's only like negativity in the strokes, then the big picture isn't happy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You get what I mean?
I get what you're saying.
yeah. I mean,
I thought it was a good. I could tweak it up a little bit.
Yeah,
I could
for
tweak
sure.
it up
It's
a little
definitely-
bit. Put it out there.
The
I become some
concept's
big
good.
influencer. Put it out there. Then it gets put in quotation marks with my name at the bottom.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
you see it in a movie. What I forgot what you said. Negative strokes doesn't create a happy picture.
Yeah, it makes the big picture, not as happy.
Boom!
If
I just stole it. I made it
if
better.
every-
I stole it. I put that. I put
So
that.
we're just gonna
I already
watch it.
trademarked it. I'm suing you. I'm suing you.
I don't see no TM anywhere.
It's TM right beside it, real small in a little circle. I used to not know what that meant, and it like pissed me off when I'd see it in the video. Like I'd get a DS game and I'd read the cover and it'd say TM, and I'd immediately get pissed off. What does TM mean? What is that?
There's a big C at the bottom or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Closed captions. I don't know what C stands for. Copyright. That's what it is.
copyright.
Copyright. Do you watch? Whenever you watch stuff, do you have closed captions?
I always have captions on.
I don't know. That was like a genial question because you didn't start it very recently, didn't you?
Yeah, I started it because of Amy.
Yeah.
She always watched with closed captions on, and I hated it. I always hated it. And when me and her first got together, and we'd watch movies like home, and they'd be on, I'd be like, because I can only pay attention at first. I could only see the word. That's all I saw. I
Yeah.
didn't watch the movies. I just read the words. That's like that was the whole movie to me. So the first few movies that we ever like watched at home in our relationship, I don't remember any of them because I didn't get to watch them. I was watching the words.
I feel like
But
the
now
more
I
you
like
watch it, like the more you don't even notice that it's there, but like it's still so beneficial.
It is.
Yeah.
It's so beneficial. It's like the quiet parts or you don't really understand what they're saying or anything. You can just look down.
Right.
You get to know everything. It puts you back in the loop. It's
Yeah, maybe you
nice.
missed it and like the title or like the words are still up, so like you gotta go back and read what he said before like it ends.
3 point bucket.
Never look at it.
But yeah, it's cool. I think I don't know where we was at. The closed captions, yeah. I was gonna go back to like the brain thing. I just think it's crazy that like your brain can make you self destruct. You know what I mean? I don't know, the way you think can like make your brain, make you self destruct.
Yeah.
Make your brain fight against yourself.
Yeah. I think the brain's just a big thing, and I think which I don't have a lot of knowledge on it now, but I think everybody should have some kind of base knowledge on how, you know, psychology kind of works. Like I feel
Yeah.
like it should kind of be like a more basic course that you take in like, your first semesters of college or, later in high school, something like that, because I think it could be very beneficial to everybody. A lot of people, struggling, with like mental illnesses or just anything, you can get some kind of benefit. Even if you're not, you can get some kind of benefit out of it, with just a base knowledge on it. Not so much of how to dissect the brain, but how this thought is gonna affect, this. Because I think that's, how a lot of things work is, you think something this way, then it's, that way.
Yeah, I think a lot of people grow up and like society expects you to kind of understand your own psychology or other people's psychology, because psychology isn't just about what you think, but about how other people interpret what you say,
Exactly.
or things that you do, and I think as you grow up, everybody just kind of decides that you kind of understand the ways of conversation or that things you think make you feel. But I think it goes a lot deeper than that, because Joe might say something and I interpret it as something bad, but
Yeah.
really
Negative,
he didn't mean anything
rude.
by it. And then that ruins kind of my whole day. Maybe I go home and I'm thinking about like, man, that was kind of fucked up what he said or something, but
Yeah.
he might not have meant anything by it.
Yeah, I try to focus on that a lot when I talk to especially random people. If if y'all get y'all's feelings hurt, that's just tough up,
Right.
tough
Yeah.
up. But like, because I'm still gonna talk to y'all tomorrow. I gotta see y'all tomorrow.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, for sure. Like it's
you better still come up on Saturday.
yeah.
But like, but with random people especially, I try to make sure that
Make a good impact.
yeah,
Which is strange, because like if you would, there's not really a whole lot right now either one of you guys could say to me that would make me like feel very like emotionally down about it, and like that be in my brain for a while. But like maybe I'll say something to a stranger, what I mean, like that's a totally different world. If I made that person that I kind of enjoyed having a conversation with, I made them feel bad, or I made them feel,
it's a whole different thing. I try to focus on that a lot. Like I kind of think that anytime that you see random, somebody random, you should be kind. Always
Oh,
treat everybody with some form of respect. They don't, you earn respect, you do, but like everybody gets a base level of respect. You can either go above it and actually have my full respect, or you can go below it and I just won't respect you as a person.
Right.
It's just that simple.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna walk up to me and give me some shit attitude, you're gonna expect me to give it back. I'm sorry.
What about psychology based on like appearances though? Because like that is something that someone I know struggles with a lot, where they like judge people preemptively based on their appearance, and maybe sometimes they're correct and sometimes they're not. But like, what I mean? If a random person walks up to you, you usually judge them as they're walking up to
As
you.
they're walking up
Yeah.
to you, yeah. I don't know. I don't really.
I feel like
don't
that's
know
a
how to-
normal. I feel like that's just a normal thing that people do. You know what I mean? I feel
Right.
like it definitely is, but I don't know. Like I for sure do. You know what I mean? It's just people do it. If you're coming up to me and you look kind of rugged, I'm gonna assume you live ruggedly, and you're probably gonna walk up to me with like not really a bad attitude, but like I don't know, how would you I do this for a living. You know what I mean? That type of guy. Or like not that like if you look rough, I mean I'm probably gonna
But that
assume.
man that like looks rough comes up to you, and he's a blue collar man that's been working on a car all day, and
Yeah.
you think he's going to be, a complete asshole, that, he's going to be rude to you because maybe you think that he works harder than you, and, you know what I mean, and maybe you're better off in life than he is. You know what I mean? Like I feel like it goes really deep when you
Yeah.
start thinking about those.
And I
things.
guess that's where I think it's that where like people need to connect. You know what I mean? You need to like you're definitely not going to because it's such a short interaction.
Right.
But you should a lot of people should connect. Speak a little bit about each other.
Yeah, I think people miss out on great opportunities to make connections or make friendships or even just have pleasant conversations with strangers because of the way that they judge people as they approach.
Yeah. I can see that. I always yeah, I mean everybody has like, the same thought. Like if they do look rugged, you think, they're
Yeah,
gonna
you're
be
gonna
a rugged person. But I always try to pivot my mind. If someone is walking up to me, they're in my mind they're
Blank
gonna
slate.
treat me,
Yeah.
with respect. They're gonna treat me like I'm also a person,
Mhm.
and I'm able to do the same thing. But I also want to be impactful. I like if I go if I'm at work and some random old man comes up to me and he's just talking to me about something, I want to be able to, if he's already having this conversation with me, I want to be able to have this conversation to this level of where it's going to either changes, like if he's having a bad day, it'll change his day for a short time, a
Mhm.
very short time, but either way I've made an impact,
Mhm.
and he will, I hope, kind of cherish that in a
Yeah.
way. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like everybody's like done that. I can't really think specifically, but I know like there's been times recently where like maybe I had a 2 minute conversation with a stranger that I was seeing in Walmart or something, and like I walk away from that conversation thinking, wow, that was a pleasant conversation. This guy was actually really cool. Or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, like that's the like I always want to leave some kind of positive impact, and I always believe in, be kind, be kind to the world. My mom was always
Mhm.
very very kind woman, and
I
I
know.
inspire to be like that.
Sorry to really cut you off, but you was talking about that Andrew Huberman.
Yeah.
In his podcast, and I actually listened to a little bit of it. I listened to one. It was social anxiety. He was talking to, I guess, another doctor or something,
Mm-hmm.
and they was talking about that. Talking to strangers. A lot of people, like he said, I'm not going to quote it perfectly. Come on,
Paraphrase.
yeah, but he was talking about a lot of people they don't really crave like being social, but like if you start being social, they're most likely going to be social. They're going to get back to you, and it's like a lot of people are scared to start that conversation. I'm one of them. I don't talk to strangers unless the stranger walks up to me and talks to me.
Right.
Unless, of course, we're in an Uber or something. I'm in a carpool Uber. I'm probably going to talk to you because I'm not going to sit there in a quiet Uber.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just cool. I listened to like some of his podcasts. Like I listened to like maybe an hour 30 of like that 2 hour episode. And it's just really interesting to listen to him and like talk about social anxiety.
He has a lot of good information about psychology.
Yeah.
And, the way how the brain works.
Yeah, and then like I listened to one about ADHD. I'm ADHD, of course, and we talked about that in a different episode. But yeah, it was just cool to listen to. He's definitely a cool like psychology wise.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
He has such good information.
Mm.
That really like opens your mind. That's what I like about him. It's like whenever you listen to him, you feel like you learn something. Whenever you
for sure, because I don't know, like I don't want to repeat myself. Like a lot of people don't thrive for conversation, but a lot of people are open to conversation.
Right, and maybe the impact that you have from that is maybe you'll talk to another stranger sometime more or something.
For sure,
engage in conversation more often with other strangers, knowing that they're also craving that conversation as well.
I love just the thought of like real world cause and effect.
Yeah.
Like you always learn about it in science class, but like there's real world cause and effect, and I love that. I think that's just a cool concept. Very very cool concept.
Yeah, I think people are just interested, just in general.
So interesting. It's crazy.
Like
honestly.
not really that I'm going to. I don't want to compare, but like say like you've lived longer than I have. You've done a lot more shit than I have. You know what I mean?
Right.
Not that I envy that you've done everything. You've done more than I have. You've done a lot more. But like, you know what I mean? Like you lived up on a strip job. You've done a bunch of shit. You know what I mean? You lived a different life than I have. I've sat in my fucking room and played video games. I've sat and rotted my fucking 22 years out. I want to be more active and more, social. Not the saying that,
Yeah, I mean, 22 years, like even me at 29 years old, I think about it sometimes. I'm like, I've lived 29 years and I feel old, but in reality, I take care of myself and do things right. Then I'm still walking around when I'm 80. So I mean, think about it. I got 29 more years and I'm just 58. So
That's the longevity that you always talk about.
right,
yeah.
That plays into a topic that I wanted to bring up to you about is like the nutrition, the nutritional standpoint that you go through with a lot of stuff. And we talked about it a lot. We talked about it yesterday for like quite some time outside.
yeah, I could talk about nutrition until my head blows off.
What when
That's a
did
dub.
you when did you like start? You like to obsess. You like the word obsess over it.
Yeah. I don't know if I ever showed. I'm pretty sure I showed you, but my brother was like a amateur bodybuilder. He was really into it, and I guess like he died back in I think 2019 or 20. Um, so at that point in time, like I kind of made a commitment to myself that I wanted to be more like him, and maybe not be him in a way, but like being more like him meant that I could kind of keep him alive. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
In my own self. But before he died, actually, I've kind of gotten a little bit interested in it. Me and him had been working out and stuff, and I think that really kind of just threw me over in the deep end. At the time, I was working at Little Caesars. I was 260 some pounds, eating crazy bread and cheese bread every day, and just feeling like crap. And so my obsessive personality kind of pulled me more towards it with those two things combined, I think. And I kind of fell in love with it, to be honest. With everything that I've learned, it has helped me with longevity. I do believe that if I stay on the right course, I don't always do the right thing. I mean, look at me, I'm not sitting here with veins popping out and 5% body fat or nothing. So, but I don't ever expect to do that. Like, that's not really my goal.
Right. That's something that actually I got into an argument with one of our buddies the other day on lunch. I got into an argument with him over it. And
the soda pop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in his mind, it's like it's like an all or nothing mindset. And I never agree with an all or nothing mindset unless it's something that's like one time, one big thing. You know what I mean? But in his mind, it's either you instead of drinking zero sugar things and get rid of all of these bad unhealthy things for you, like replace them with the healthier option. It's you have to cut it out completely, stop having things that you want to have, and only drink water, only eat chicken, rice, and broccoli. And that's just not really the case. I don't think you have to be perfect. You know what I mean? You don't ever have to be completely perfect. Yeah, you might live an extra 15 years, but why would I want to live an extra 15 years if I've lost everything that's given me the joy of living now?
I think that's a lot of people's problem is they look at things like dieting, nutrition, lifting weights, and they think, I have to be perfect. So I'm going to wake up tomorrow, I'm going to have rice and chicken, then I'm going to drink 5 liters of water today, and then I'm going to lift weights every day for the next week. I'm going to go 6 days in a row. Then I'm going to take a rest day. Well, it's like you can't go from nothing. Most people don't even quit smoking cold turkey. They usually go to tobacco, whatever. So it's just not true that you have to just completely give up your entire life and everything that you like want to eat and everything that you want to drink, like those things. You can make healthier alternatives, like you said, and make just as big of a difference. I mean, there's so many studies out there of like diet pop, for example. A lot of people think that diet pop's going to kill you, and like it tastes a little bit worse when you first start drinking it, but I swear after a week, like it doesn't taste any different. It tastes exactly like regular pop.
Well, I've been drinking a lot of diet pop here lately. I've been drinking a lot of zero sugar pops here lately, and like they taste just as good now. I used to hate it. I always talk to you because you always drink diet. I used to hate it. I used to completely and entirely just hate how it tasted, the aftertaste of it and everything. Now it's just not a problem.
I think if you really want closest to the sugary pop, like example like Coke, if you want closest to Coke, you drink zero sugar.
Yeah.
If you want something that's a little bit different, you drink Diet Coke. Because I think zero sugar Coke tastes more like Coke than Diet Coke.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
It just tastes better. Like I try not to even really compare them into like it tastes like Coke or like it tastes like Pepsi or whatever. But like
It's more about how healthy it is.
how it tastes, and like zero sugar is different than diet in a way of like it's more modern. So like diet diet came along years and years ago, and then zero sugar's kind of reached that probably in the last 10 years or so. And just as computers have evolved to where now we have AI, now we have zero sugar pop that tastes as close to the real
as
thing as
close
possible.
as possible. I don't know. I mean, I've been starting to go back to the gym here lately. I feel like I brought that up in our last episode too, but like I started going back, and I aim to go 5 days a week. I don't go 5 days a week every week. Like this last week, I took from Thursday to Sunday, or from Friday to Sunday, completely off of it. And even still, I went back, the last 2 days, I went back. And obviously, like today, I won't go. This is always one of my planned off days. But
podcast day.
Yeah, like tomorrow, I'm gonna go again. And even if I'm not perfect with it, I'm still doing it. I feel better. I feel like I look better. I like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's I've been changing. I talk to you about it all the time because you're big on the nutrition. You know a lot about it. So I've been trying to do a little bit better about eating this, eating that. And I'll talk to you about it and figure out what I need to do. And I might not do it perfect, but you know what I mean. I still feel better.
I think perfection's overrated.
Yeah, it's too much to be perfect. I don't want to lose the things that I want. I don't. I will never agree with somebody doing something because they feel like they have to.
Yeah.
I never agree with that. Like if you have to do it, if you have to do it, do it. But if you don't want to and you don't have to, just don't do it then.
Yeah, I'd like to start doing the gym, but I think my biggest struggle would be the food. I feel like not that like I don't know. I think it would be as mom and them. Like I stay with my mom and them.
Right.
They eat a lot of junk food. They tend to buy like ice cream and like all that. It's temptation.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I would fall into temptation again, which I have. I've done it before, but I think it's just where the stronger mindset has to come in. You know what I mean? I have to be able to avoid it, to be able to enjoy it a little bit, like have a serving of it or half a serving of it, and then like put it away.
Yeah, that's something that because my mom and my sister are both. We're back.
Yeah, we had the technical difficulties. We had to cut it. We're back with Wesley James.
He's still here. He's still here. He didn't ditch us.
But you was talking about your mom and sister being
physical therapists.
Yep.
Yeah, they're physical therapists, and my sister got really heavy on you can have everything in moderation. You can have everything in moderation. It's always just a big thing. Basically you can have everything. You can have anything in moderation. There's a serving size on everything for a reason.
Yeah, for
sure.
a
reason.
They'll say, do you have anything to expand upon it? Do you have anything you want to, I guess, talk about? Nutrition wise?
I'm trying to get back into the flow.
Yeah,
telling no,
it's definitely
just completely move on.
Yeah, I mean, we could just move on. We're having, we had technical difficulties, unfortunately. It definitely wasn't my fault.
Oh, yeah.
I don't really remember what all was said, but no, moderation is a good thing. If I didn't say it before, I'll say it again. Even bodybuilders have a kick out a day sometimes.
Mm-hmm. For sure. It's definitely gonna be tough to get back into
sure for the
we
next
was in
30 minutes.
We changed since the camera's been off. We've changed topics 15 times.
So. Yeah, we have. We talked about multiple things.
10%. Yeah, they could probably get a feel of how a conversation on a Saturday night goes.
Yeah, it's kind of the same, but
I like the deeper conversations that you can get when you single somebody out. Like we had to tie Wes up and throw him in the trunk of my car to get him up here. But
Yeah, he definitely didn't drive. We kidnapped him.
I was only 1 week delayed.
yeah, the 1 week
Yeah.
delay. If
That costed us.
yeah, it
That
did.
episode-
I don't know if you've seen episode 3, but it did.
I did not watch it yet, but I did forewarn you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it's not a bad episode though. It's pretty good.
we were just underprepared.
I
Anyway,
called it struggle bus.
moving on. Moving on.
What's something you want to talk about? Do you have anything wrote down over there? I see you have stuff wrote down.
Everything I've talked about, we've talked about for the most part. Yeah, everything's really been
Say
talked
like
about.
okay, and then I have one thing, but it's kind of I mean, yeah, you are much older than us. Like I don't know, you're 29. You said.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I asked ChatGPT for like just a question. I know we talked about ChatGPT, but I asked it for a question because I wanted another question. I wanted a good question I couldn't come up with, and it came up with one good question. It was, "What's advice you would what would be advice for someone like him? You know what I mean? Somebody younger. I mean, he just turned 21, but like say like life advice. You know what I mean? Not that like." I mean, not that like you're fucking, bumfuck 50, but like you are
No
8,
offense
9-year-olds.
to the old folk.
Yeah,
Yeah, shout out. We love old people.
calling people out. But,
But like,
Yeah, for real.
if you have any advice,
I don't think that. I mean, there's certain aspects where I could give a lot of people good advice. I don't think life direction is one of those things. To be honest, I mean, like, I'm not going to sit here and say I have the worst life possible. I actually fairly enjoy my life the way it is. So, but if I had to give advice to a grand scheme of people, I would have to say is to continue to put your best effort out there in whatever it is that you're doing. Like, you're
Yeah.
going to the gym right now. Give that your best effort every time that you go. You guys are doing this podcast together, and obviously you're doing the best effort possible with the equipment that you're
yeah, we're
using.
slowly making more
Right.
equipment changes.
I mean, no matter what it is, whether it's outside fucking catching snakes or
Yeah.
trying to become the world's next AI leader,
Catching
always give your
snakes.
best.
Catching
It's
snakes. You never know.
wild. It's wild.
That's how. What is his name? You know who I'm talking about. What's his
Yeah.
name?
Yeah.
Turtle Man. That's what he got popular
Right.
for. He's catching
Exactly.
turtles.
And he put his best effort into catching turtles.
Yeah. Bro is enjoying every yay.
Yeah.
How could you not forget him? Bro is inspirational to the rednecks.
Unfortunately, yeah.
yeah,
No offense to any rednecks.
yeah. But yeah, I don't know. It's just a good question. Not that like you're miles away from us in age, but it's just
Right. No, it is a good question.
I
for everybody.
always agree with that though. I talked about it. I'm pretty sure in our last episode. No matter what you do, always, you should put your best efforts
Yeah.
in.
Put
I don't
one-
care. I don't care if you work at, McDonald's.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like people are like not like I knew a guy like he used to work at Walmart, but he worked overnights, and they didn't really get that many hours.
Right.
He's part time, and he ended up going back to McDonald's. And like I went through one morning, and he worked. He's like, "Yeah, I'm back over here." I said, "Man," I was like, "If you're making money, you're making money. I don't care how you make money. If you're making money, you got a house to live in, you got a roof over your head, you got food in your belly, you got water that runs, you can take a bath.
You're trying.
You're good.
You're
Like, you're
trying.
good in my book."
As long as you're always trying, you know what I mean. As long
Yeah.
as you're always trying.
Don't matter. Like I don't.
I
Understand.
don't care. I don't care what you do. As long as you're genuinely just trying, you're a good enough person in my book.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things that we talked about off camera was, the different lifestyles that people have and
Mhm.
different situations that you're in, and no matter what cards that you're dealt, as long as you wake up every morning and try to be as happy as possible and put your best effort out there, then you'll succeed. Whether you're going to succeed at McDonald's or you're going to succeed at being a billionaire business owner.
Yeah. No matter
For
what
sure.
it is, as long as you put your best effort, best foot forward,
Yeah, for
I'll
sure.
always agree with that. It's a big thing.
And that big thing, like, I see like inspirational stuff on Instagram. It's like this old like black lady, and she's always like giving really good inspirational quotes. She's like, one of them really stuck with me is, how did it go? It was, enjoy where you're at because before you was wishing you was there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. I always say that. Like with my job title right now, a lot of people strive to be what I am right now, and like I maybe take it for granted some.
For sure. I think we all do. I think we all take our positions we're in for granted because we get so comfortable in them.
I think everybody does do
Yeah.
that, yeah.
We get so comfortable in where we're at, and then we always strive to get further, but we sometimes we just end up
Yeah,
not
I think
getting
that's human nature to to want to better yourself all the time for most people anyway.
there. For sure.
And
You should
it's-
always want to be better. If there, I like to tell myself it all the time. If there's nothing that I can do or nothing I can change, today or tomorrow, the one thing I can always do is wake up and be a better man.
Yeah.
If I can't do anything, I can always be a better man.
Another thing, like, not to like keep going about it, but I mean, I guess it.
Yeah, just
we
don't,
should, but like, a lot of people, I feel like I find myself to wake up. I mean, I find myself to wake up and I forget and forgive, and I feel like a lot of people aren't able to do that. You know what I mean? Like like I forget about yesterday, or like say, someone pisses me off. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna sit there and hold a fucking grudge, for months on end. Like yeah, sometimes you should if they're a constant prick to you. You shouldn't sit there and take it. But I don't know. I just forget and forgive. I wake up and I have a new headspace. Like I'm not going to work and say I don't know somebody pisses me off at work. Like I'm not gonna sit there and hold it against them.
No, I don't think you should. I don't think it's good for your mental health. I think people, even though society and psychology tells us otherwise, I think people should care less about what people actually do to interfere with like your daily life. I mean, whether that's pissing you off one day or pissing you off for a week or whatever. You should. Eventually, you'll be out of that situation.
Mm-hmm.
And,
For sure.
You'll have less to worry about that specific thing that pissed you off. Or whatever.
Because there is definitely like I feel like you notice people at work that do and like aren't able to sit there and forget and forgive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah. There's a ton of people out there that just I don't want to say that they like to hold grudges, but a lot of people just like to be upset. And I think this was actually something on Dr. Andrew Huberman's podcast that he talked about where they let people stimulate whatever part of the brain that they wanted to, and after stimulating each part of the brain for different things like sexual arousal, entertainment, whatever, happiness, most of the time they continuously stimulated anger, which is pretty odd, but I think a lot of people, not really that they like it at the time, but I think a lot of people like being angry.
Mm-hmm. I feel like it's an easy emotion to slip into.
It's very easy emotion to grasp and hold on to for sure. Anger is something that I feel as if you can get angry when you first wake up and then carry that anger through a day.
Yeah, because you can wake up and be like, man, I just don't want to wake up today. I'm pissed off because I have to go to work.
Right.
And that carries.
And then just be pissed off all day. And I'm not gonna sit here. I'm not gonna say I'm perfect. I'm always
for sure not.
Always okay. Fuck you.
But I'm like saying that like no one's perfect in general.
But sometimes I will wake up and I will be pissed off, and I'll be pissed off for the whole day. Something will happen on my way. I've been getting stung by a lot of wasps.
There's a wasp
here
on the porch.
Yeah, that's probably a big factor into it.
Yeah, there might be a wasp in that rotten ear in that rat.
Instead of just taking out the wasp nest, I just get stung, and then I go about my day being pissed that I've been stung by a wasp.
I'm throwing hands immediately at the
You
wasp
know,
nest.
it happens. It happens, sometimes.
For sure.
But most of the time, I like to wake up and be, if I'm pissed off before I get to work, if I clock in and I'm just like, this is savable. I'm not gonna go in here and just be pissy towards everybody that I see all day.
Yeah, and some people, like I said, I don't think that they like to do that, but I think that their mental state gets them in that situation
And they
where
get stuck in it.
yeah, they spend their whole day mad at everyone around them for something that they didn't do, and that person specifically can't control either.
Mhm.
That's another thing is a lot of people like to get hung up on stuff that you can't control. If it's out of your control, it's out of your control.
Yeah.
At that point, man. I mean, if you've done what you can do, if you've put your best effort into it, and at this point there's nothing you can do, that's when it's time to just leave it be. It's just let it go. If you can't do anything, you can't do anything, man. It's no reason to spend so much of your limited time on this one thing that's just bringing you down 24/7. There's just no point in it.
Yeah, I
It's
think too many people do that.
Yeah, it's a huge thing. I think a lot of people do. It's just and I'm not not trying to hate on anybody or nothing for it, but if you see it, if you realize it, and you're okay with that, I don't understand why. I don't understand why you're okay with that.
Yeah, I don't. Not that like negative emotions are meant to be there, but they're not meant to stay.
It's kind of like I said. It's yin and yang. I love the yin and yang.
Yeah.
I love the whole concept between any yin and yang. It's you have to have the bad thought if you want there to be good one.
Yeah.
It's because if without it, there's no clarification. There's no.
Well, I think it's like human psychology that it's not really like a defense mechanism, but it's like a learning process. So things that make you upset, I don't want to get like too crude, I guess, but we talked about this a long time ago. If you go and defecate in a toilet, and most of the time people turn around and look at it like that's a mechanism that we built over time to make sure that what you're putting into your body is okay and things like that. And it's the same thing with your emotions as well. Like if you're upset about something, then you need to understand why you're upset about those things and make yourself better. Or
what makes you upset? Can you fix what's making you upset? If it can't, then there's no need to be upset.
Reflection.
There's no need to be upset. Reflection. I think a lot of people are scared to reflect.
Mm-hmm.
To reflect and think back on like I think a lot of people especially some that we interact with every day.
Yeah.
They do what they do, they think how they think, they say what they say, and they don't go home and have any second thought.
Mm-hmm.
You have no second thought on it at all.
Yeah, I think that some people are incapable of reflection, and I think some people reflect but interpret things the wrong way. How you interpret life is, it plays a big part in how satisfied you are with things. So, like I kind of said earlier, like if Jeff says something to me and I interpret that in the wrong way, then I have a bad reflection of that when I get home, and then maybe I hold a grudge against Jeff for the next 2 weeks because he said something, that I didn't fully interpret correctly.
It's a
For sure.
It's a crazy thing. Honestly, I think it's just such an interesting thing for sure.
Yeah, and then I guess that leads to being able to conversate about it and talk about it. You know what
Express.
I mean? Yeah.
Express it.
Because I feel like that's the other that is the other half of the battle is to self reflect and if you think you
to put it out.
you took it off, you took it the wrong way. Why don't you talk to him about it? You know what I mean?
Right.
That's
That's
the other
something that a
half.
lot of people wouldn't do. Like if you said something to me or whatever, like a lot of people wouldn't come back and try to talk about that again. They would just continuously hold that grudge for the next however long.
Because I definitely don't like to hold grudges. Because I got an example. Not that I don't know how to explain it, but I'm just gonna say it. So it was me and a couple other people. It was Preston, and we was talking to this customer, and he kind of like threw me under the bus. Like I made a joke, and I probably shouldn't have got a little spaghetti about it, but I did. You know what I mean? I took it the wrong way, and I went back to him. I talked to him about it. I didn't want to hold a grudge to him because he's one of the people I would like to keep. You know what I mean?
Right.
So like that's just an example. Because I said I sold my hair for like $2,000. I was sitting there messing with the customer, and then he's like, "Boy, this guy's lying." I was like, "Man," I said, "That's low down dirty." And I felt like it was kind of evil. You know what I mean? I felt betrayed. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Because that's not like where I was going towards. That's not the. And I don't know. I might sound like a pussy about it, but like that was my reasoning. I felt like I was.
No, I think it's justifiable, and like in that moment, I think Christian probably didn't mean anything.
Yeah, for sure. He
by
definitely
it.
didn't. I talked to him and he didn't.
Right.
That's not how he perceived it, and that's the
Right.
way I took it.
Right,
That's
how
a
you
classic
perceive it.
example. Yeah. He definitely, because I went over there. I was like, man, talk to him about it. I get it. I've said it 3 times. So.
Yeah,
But yeah, that's just a good example of it.
that's a very good example.
I don't know. It was just, I felt like it was the mature thing to do. Go over there and talk to him about it.
Yeah, of course. There's so much immaturity in today's society.
Instead of sitting there getting upsetty spaghetti about it and then holding a grudge.
Yeah, you and Preston could not be friends now
Yeah.
because of that, and then Preston really have no idea why. Maybe like 2 days later, he has no idea why, but you say something that kind of like irritates him, and he's like, "Oh, well, just don't like me anymore."
Yeah,
and then
for
like
sure.
2 months, 6 months later,
Because he's definitely one of the people I like to have in my party. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I say it like it's a video game, but like you all, I like to
That's
keep
the
you all.
best like analogies.
But
is,
like I like to
video
have you all in
games.
my party. I
Mhm.
think y'all have different skill sets.
Yeah, Preston's cool, man.
Yeah. Not to throw them out there and name drop them.
What
But
up, Preston?
yeah.
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 He better listen to it, or we're all gonna have to jump him.
Yeah.
He
He said he's listened to the first and second one.
Did he?
No, he didn't say that.
He did actually.
Cause everybody to be flipping.
Do you have anything you want to bring up?
Not really. You said something earlier, just a second ago, about like the video game thing, and I think about this all the time. Do you think so much of life now is like related to a video game, in different ways? Kind of like, what are you looking for?
I think Jut is harboring the little golden ring.
Oh yeah, it's under the ground. It's on the floor.
Oh, he's hiding it.
I dropped it and forgot about it.
Or I don't know why you want the golden ring anyway. It's
I just
That's
I'm gonna
nice.
try it out.
But go ahead. What was you about to say? Video games.
Yeah, like life is kind of like
Life is like a video
All right,
game.
no, dude.
Sorry.
I saw
can't
it,
see much
I
of it.
saw it coming immediately.
But that is kind of what I'm talking about. Like life is kind of like a video game. So do you think the video game idea became before the video game? If that makes sense. Like,
Ooh, yeah, it's kind of like a
Chicken
chicken
and
and egg
Yeah.
type of scenario. That's a good one. Ask the audience.
Yeah.
let us know in the comments.
I don't know. That's a good question.
I think
Rephrase it.
I think video games had to develop because I think when video games were first made, not a lot of people understood the grasp. Because what was the first, like one of the
Tetris.
first? Yeah, it was Tetris.
Yeah.
It was the first ever
Pong.
small form of a video game was Pong.
Yeah.
And for anybody who don't know, Pong is literally it's just a ball.
Table tennis.
Yeah, it's table tennis, but you just wanted to, not let the ball cross on your side.
Yeah.
It was like one of the first form of video games, and I feel like, obviously, it's a very simple concept. It was something that was already real,
Mm-hmm.
so people, understood the game, but they didn't understand, this is, like not real at the same time.
I guess.
So I think video games had to progress far into getting to you're a character, you have lives, until like something like Pac-Man came out. You're a
Right.
character, you have a life. You know what I mean?
But I guess like the basis of my question was like, what was the metaphor or analogy that people use
Before,
pre-existing video games? Yeah, like
good question.
because
Like,
now it's like so prominent that you relate our party as a group, in a video game or whatever. So like, I mean, I guess there just wasn't one, but
Yeah.
it's interesting because you think about it all the time.
There
Life
had-
is kind
Like,
of like a video game.
what would they call them? What would they call them? Their squad, their team? Is that what you're like kind of?
Well, kind of that, but like also think about like economy. If you play like Grand Theft Auto Online,
Mhm.
you know what I mean. You're worried about getting money. If you play all these MMOs, you're worried about getting money. And life is kind of like a game in that sense of like you're trying to level up your character. You're
Mhm.
trying to get different skill points. You're trying to get your money up.
You're changing your appearance, customizing your
Mhm.
avatar.
Get your money up, want your funny up.
All right, that's
Sorry.
enough.
I had to do it.
So anyway, Wes, as we were saying,
I don't
yeah,
know,
that's
it's very
crazy.
interesting.
I wonder what people said before then. I feel like we should ask somebody who we know that was
Nobody.
Who we even know?
Nobody. At this
Yeah.
point.
that
They're-
was around.
They're all dead. No, they're still alive.
Yeah, I say they're all probably fucking.
Yeah, it's not
in
that
peace.
far. It's like not that long.
I think it's like the 70s, right? That's when Pong was created.
That sounds right. Sounds close to right.
It's just like 50 some years.
I have this question every episode. It's a good question,
Song
but
of the week.
do you have a song? I know you listen to music, but it's more like background music. Do you have a song that you obsessed over, or like you listen to a lot here recently?
Not really, man. Like I like so many different forms of music because I mean, I'm by no means a good musician, but I am a musician of sorts. So like,
Mhm.
I just transfer so much in between. One day I listen to country, and the next day I listen to rap. And
Yeah.
I guess the last couple of days I've been listening to country a lot, but that's probably because that's what we played this weekend. To be honest,
That's what I've been listening to a lot as well.
Yeah. I say, do you have a song?
Yeah, it's "Wanna Be Loved."
By who?
The Red Clay Stain. I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, look at it.
I'm gonna figure this out.
But yeah, like I said, you listen to music, like it's background music, but it's like more of like that's what you told me before. I didn't want
The Red Clay Strays.
What do you mean?
I didn't like you listen to music as in it's background noise.
Oh yeah,
That's what you told me before. I mean, if you actually
Right.
listen to music, you listen to music.
yeah, I do. But most of the time, honestly, man, like especially like playing music and stuff, I kind of enjoy like playing it more than I do listening to it. So like that's kind of somebody at work asked me the other day what I've been listening to or something. It's like I don't really listen to a lot of music. Most of the time, I listen to podcasts or audiobooks or something like if I have my AirPods in.
Hmm.
Because I kind of enjoy the like myself making music.
Yeah. I feel that. I'll say my song is I've been listening to a lot of Mexican OT.
Oh
Yeah, I'm still stuck on Blaka Blaka by him on his Recess album. I've been listening to a bunch of his old stuff. He sounds so different. Like his first album to now,
He does.
he sounds so different. Like he doesn't have that like deep, like that
yeah.
type of stuff. It's there, but it's not as prominent as it is in his music nowadays.
I don't
I've
think I've
been-
heard anything from his like new album actually.
It's not bad. It's pretty good.
I've been
He's got a
heavy.
couple
I've
good
just been
songs.
heavy into the country. I think it's because that's what I've been control of the music here the last few weekends, and that's what I've been playing. It appeases the most of the audience.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
yeah. Most of the audience is country folk anyway.
Well, and we're usually playing poker.
Yeah.
and, like,
Yeah,
that
and it just
kinda-
kind of adds to the effect. And I mean, I like it. There's almost no type of music that I don't listen to. I have a very broad taste in it, and that's just what I've been stuck on. And I remember hearing "Wanna Be Loved" when I was out with Amy one day. She played it. I heard it. I was like, "Damn, it's pretty good." That's my first time hearing it.
Yeah.
And then I heard it on the Walmart radio, and I was like, Oh damn, there it is again.
I can't stand the Walmart radio.
And well, my AirPods have been dead a lot lately. It's really getting on my nerves. They died. My left one died on break today, and then my right one died again. And I go,
Bro, why don't you just go over to electronics and ask for a
I
charger?
do. I always do. I always plug them up when they die.
I was
But
about to
I
say,
have to
bro.
wait until they're all the way dead.
Wow.
Because I forget that they're dead until I try to put it in and it says it's dead.
That's the worst feeling in the world, especially if you're like out there, doing something tedious.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, and then I turned it on yesterday at work, and I was like, man, this is definitely my vibe here lately. And I like a lot of Tyler Childers. I own a Tyler Childers vinyl album.
Yeah, Tyler
I
Childers is good.
love listening to Tyler Childers. Amy's obsessed with like Zach Bryan, and I love his music too. But if you had to pick a genre of music, what would you pick? Like what kind of genre would you pick?
What? Like just general music?
Yeah, just genre of music.
I don't know. I listen to a lot of rap. I don't really listen to anything else. Like I like it, but I don't know, man. I just go towards that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mexican OT, y'all know I listen to fucking Juice WRLD all the time.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a
Yeah, I
staple.
associate
When you think
you with
of
Juice WRLD songs a lot.
You think of Jut, you think of Juice WRLD. I feel.
Yeah, I associate you with it a lot.
I don't know. I don't know what connects me so well to like Juice WRLD.
It's like
I don't understand it. Like I sit there and think about it. I grew up listening to him, but like I think it's just in my teenage years I ended up listening to him a lot, and it was just like it was just the music I just leaned towards.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's so
That's
much
fair.
to it. I don't want to sit here and glaze the poor bastard, but I mean,
Well, music's kind of like a drug, right? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, drugs alter the way that you think, and then in reality, like if you're listening to a song that really like hits home with you, like that also alters how you think and feel. So,
mhm.
I think like the rap songs that you listen to,
Mhm.
I mean, no matter what they're talking about, somehow that connects to you, whether it's like the actual beat or the lyrics or whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
Kind of puts you in that like mental state of comfort, I guess.
It's like a stuffed animal, I guess. Put it that way.
I think that's
Maybe not. I don't know.
I think that's one reason that I like so many different genres of music. Like you said, the same thing. That like country, I guess depending on what kind of country you listen to, like you it makes you like sad, and sometimes being sad's good, or not really like sad, but like kind of like in your emotions, really thinking about like shit. And
Yeah.
rap music makes you like hyped or makes you focus or something like
Yeah,
that.
I think that you can tell a lot about somebody, who they are as a person, and what their primary thoughts and feelings are based on their playlist. I will always think that, because
Yeah.
if you looked at like what I mostly listen to, I feel like you would be able to get a good grasp on who I am. But I only asked, actually, bringing this up, I only asked because there's a concert that I
Alright, bring
found
it out
out.
here, bro. Bring it out
Sorry,
here.
there's a concert that I found out that's happening December 12th in Louisville, and I kind of want to go to it. I'm
Yeah.
thinking about going.
Yeah, bro. Do it.
It's got like 3 pretty good bands that I listen to. It's like rock. It's like rock top music. I love listening to their music. I'd love to go. It's in Louisville on the 12th of December.
Who is it?
Dexter and the Moon Rocks
Yeah.
is gonna be there, and they're gonna have High June and Cigarettes at Sunset, and they're not. None of them are really. I think Dexter and the Moon Rocks is like the most popular band out of the 3. I really like their music. They just had to actually release a song that blew up on TikTok, and then they also had another song that with Treaty Oak Revival,
Oh yeah.
and it also did like pretty good. I mean, they're not, like I said, they're not like huge, but I would like to go. I like their music. I listen to a lot of their music, actually, like quite a bit of their music. So I would really like to go to this. I've only ever been to one concert.
I've never been to one, but one I would like to go to is like Cage the Elephant.
Yeah.
I like their music really well. I've listened to like mostly all their albums, and I've listened to them from first to last.
Yeah, I listened to.
I was singing it
a lot
today.
of them.
Shake Me Down by
Yeah.
them. Shake Me
Yeah.
Down.
I've not been to like a very like popular music artist concert. I've been to like some local shit.
The only
What? Yeah. Just cracking up a storm, bro.
anyway, let me walk in real quick. The only concert I've ever been to is Gary Allen. I wear my shirt that I bought there a lot. It's really comfortable shirt. It's like one of my best sleep shirts.
Yeah, you wear that shirt a lot too.
Yeah, I like this shirt a lot as well.
Just kicking it.
I like this shirt a lot as well. Feels good.
Show the audience.
It says just kicking it. Can they see it?
Yeah,
They
you
can see
can.
it.
Yeah, just kicking it.
That'd
Soccer
be-
ball right there. Yeah, it's got a bunch of names and everything on the back. I'm not name dropping my
No.
whole like
Please don't.
soccer team and everything.
I like the camera, man. The camera is just such an upgrade.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
definitely is.
we're not using it next time now.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck you too, buddy.
But yeah, the Gary Allen concert, I got tickets for free. I went.
Dope.
I loved it. I used to listen to his music. Did y'all ever have an MP3 player? I
Yeah.
mean, I'm the youngest out of all of us, so I kind of.
I'm sure I have.
Definitely.
I've seen them.
Because like back when I was a kid, you didn't really have like iPhones. And
Yeah, you
shit.
didn't have an iPod or nothing. You had the MP3. It only had music.
I
And
remember the Nano.
I had the fucking.
Nanobots.
I'm gonna sound old as fuck, but like I had the fucking put a disc in the thing that you put in your pocket. Or
Oh,
whatever.
the CD player?
Yeah.
That's
Fucking-
crazy.
That headphones and
what
thing.
were those
Yeah,
called?
bruh.
No, I don't
Right,
know what
it's
the
skip
disc.
tracks.
I don't know what the disc was called, but I remember. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, the little. You can have it now. You can have it now.
Put it in the box.
What's it called? The little. All right, and this is gonna make me sound like a fucking youngster, bro. I'm
Get it
fucking
out, bro.
fresh out the womb here. The little cassette. It's like a box.
Set player?
Mm,
8-track.
maybe I
Boom
don't know what
box?
that is. It's like it'll have like a white plastic casing. It has the track in it, like rolled up, like a film or whatever, and
Cassette
it has
player?
the little two. Yeah, and they called them like what were they? I think I think what
Look
did they
it up,
call them?
bro, look it up.
Walkmans.
A Walkman?
They called it a Walkman. And it was basically
Yeah.
the same thing, but it was the little square thing, and you popped
It was
in
the
there.
cassette.
Yeah.
And
cassette player.
yeah, and it had headphones.
Doesn't Stranger Things show that off? Don't they? have
Probably
that
I've
in
never
the
watched that
first
show.
episodes?
I've
I
never
think
watched
the
it.
redheaded girl wears it in that
Yeah.
one season.
Yeah, I've never watched that show either. I tried.
I
I just
watched it with
can't.
Alex. It's okay.
I tried way back when. I wasn't the biggest fan. Amy loves it. Amy's begging me to watch it. After she got very obsessed with the season finale of it. No, I don't know if I really want to, but if it makes her happy, I guess I'll watch it.
It's a good show.
Yeah, I mean
Well-
everybody says it's good, so I mean it has to be at least mediocre,
Yeah.
at least.
Yeah, it's nothing that I would sit down and watch by myself, but to just sit and watch it with Alex, it was pretty good.
Yeah, definitely not something I would watch by myself.
I've been rewatching Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Have y'all ever seen that? It's like
I've seen clips of it.
the
I've always actually kind of wanted to watch it. It's like The Office.
yeah, but it's
in,
police.
police department.
Yeah, it has
And-
Andy Samberg, Terry Crews, and that's the only big.
I
name.
I
never-
think that might be the only big ones.
I never got to watch The Office actually,
Neither.
but I would love to find something that is on and
Peacock.
watch it. I don't have Peacock.
It's free with Walmart.
Yeah, I don't want Peacock.
I think you have to switch between that and
You do,
Paramount Plus, yeah.
and I have to have Paramount because it has UFC.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And I'm-
that's better.
Yeah, I'm just not.
Any
interested
fights
in
coming up?
UFC fights. The next fight is in little less than a month, and it's Islam Makhachev versus Ian Gary, which I'm not a fan of the welterweight division in the state it's in right now. I'm just not a fan of it. I don't really care much for any of the fighters in the welterweight division except the one who's been injured for a while because he's undefeated. He's 18-0. He's the only person who's ever beat Ian Gary, Shavkat. And I'm just waiting for him to come back to care about the welterweight division again. The rest of them I don't really care for.
Do you think they're gonna give McGregor another fight?
He has one fight left on his contract. I don't know if he'll end up fighting it. it'll be over a year before he can. It'll be this time next year before he
Yeah.
fights again. Anyway.
I've seen something that he broke. He basically did the same thing to his other leg that he did to his
Yeah.
right.
Basically,
Yeah, I seen like the video before he went out, and it was like you can see him like look at the camera and have like a weird look when he like lands on that knee.
yeah. It's just sad, disappointing fight for sure.
Yeah,
Joe, quit trying to flatten the star.
I can't help it. It needs squished. Bro, he's got it on his thumb.
Bro, this whole thing,
Bro, you got COVID-19 on your thumb.
the most entertaining toy in the box for sure.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say that.
I don't know. I feel like everybody will always gravitate towards a different one.
I feel like this one's the most versatile though, because I can put it on my pinky and launch it.
Yeah.
You can fold it inside out and do this. Shit.
I'm glad you got something out of the picture toys.
Yeah, it's nice to see
Yeah.
other people get attracted.
This
to
is the only
the
time you
other
ever get to play
thing.
with the fidget toys. You don't get to play with them on Saturdays.
Yeah, they do not come out on Saturdays.
I'm gonna sneak this one out.
We have to
when no one's
walk in
looking.
on Saturdays.
So you do this with this one.
That's a
Right.
jellyfish,
Try it.
What?
It's mesmerizing. Pull its tails.
but don't pull them off.
You gotta pull all of them at one time.
And then like let go and like make sure they like click. You're bad at this. You are bad at this.
I don't understand what
You
you're
are
talking
really
about.
slow. Shout out Aiden Boyd. He's gonna understand that.
You are really something. No, I don't understand.
Anyway,
You're not
anyway.
using it to its full potential.
I haven't played with this. So.
Ooh. You know what comes out tomorrow?
The
The Avatar game?
The Avatar fighting
I think I might buy it.
game.
I'm pulling money out. I'm buying it.
Do it. I'll buy it. I
Yeah.
I honestly might pre-order it like after we're done with this. I might go
Yeah.
pre-order it so I get the office skin.
No,
What if it's out like
He's
that?
got an
This is
armpit.
fucking everything up today.
bro. He's got an armpit now. Got to put some deodorant on him.
No, it comes
He's
out.
dead.
Oh, you might be right.
It might be.
No. What time is it? No, because
No,
I
it
looked
probably-
at it last night around like 4 a.m.
Let's
and
see.
it said
I got the Steam app. Let's see.
it said
Shake me down.
it
Sorry.
was expected to come out within like a day and 5 hours. So
I would
it probably
assume it
won't
comes
come
out at 10
for-
a.m.
Yeah, it probably won't come out for another like few hours.
I found a new way to
Shake
fidget
me
with the
down.
toy. It also does this now.
It does do that. Yeah, that one is pretty versatile, isn't it? It's very versatile.
Yeah, there's
toy.
all kinds of things you can do with this small little squid.
Yeah, I can't wait to get on here, learn, talk, and then absolutely put the meat claws on.
Yeah, it's been a big
Comes out at 8 a.m.
month for Avatar this month.
You
has.
gonna buy it? No, you're not. Are you into fighting games?
No, not really, honestly.
I love them. I don't know. There's something about it that I don't know,
That
you want.
strives to never lose because he gets mad.
Yeah, I'm very competitive over fighting games. I think that's my Valorant is fighting games. Like your Valorant
Right.
or like, yeah, you get a competitiveness. Because I don't know, I hate losing fighting games, and I like learning against people. Like Mortal Kombat 1, I put so many hours into it that I learned how to basically block every character that's in the normal roster. Like I know when to block basically
Right.
half the time.
Like the timings on
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, Jet knows every move. That's like whether it's an overhead or
Yeah.
like just a normal high kick, and it's pretty fucking aggravating. If
I
you
say
ask
it
me.
is. I say it
it's
is.
pretty fucking aggravating.
It's fun, bro. It's fun.
It's not for me.
I know you got
He's
your
just
tail
put
whooped like 20 times in a
He
row.
put so many hours into it. And it's just not fun for
Bro,
anybody
you
else
just
to
gotta
play.
get in there and practice.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, it's like the same thing if I want to be 1v you in Valorant. Like, I'm just going to get my shit ran for fucking 18 rounds in a row.
Well, I used to get special timed out and sit there and play it, and we're in the combo. So
Right. Yeah, that's a great focus enhancer.
and then plus it also helped that the people I used to work with at McDonald's, they bought it as well, so I played against them.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest part whenever you're trying to like
Be better than somebody.
be better at something is being better than somebody.
Yeah, because he wasn't ever that good.
Nah, you put it in
I learned how
competition.
to-
You want to be better than somebody, and if you can specify who it is, you get better.
Well, yeah,
You
like it's
immediately
like
have
it's
more a
about being
bigger
like
edge.
closer to the person that you're being better than. Like if I shit on people randomly on Valorant, it's not that fun. But,
Yeah.
like, shit on you guys is funny.
Yeah, for sure. I'm sure it is.
Oh,
We give you a reaction.
Yeah, I agree,
The
though.
other
I
team
agree.
can't give you a reaction
I
unless
agree.
they tie.
yeah, it's like back when we played Siege a lot, we would
Yeah.
sometimes we would put all the shitters on one team and then get everybody good on the other team and immediately start out the game and just it's just so fucking fun. So fun.
Yeah.
The reactions is definitely one of the best parts about it.
Yeah, I have a clip where we're playing on Coastline,
No,
and I think in the clip, I even call it out. I'm right there in billiards, and you're over there in VIP lounge, and I think I called it out. I shotgunned the wall open because the wall, here's the double doors, and there's a wooden wall that leads to the outside, and I just shotgunned it open and it mowed you down. And then I turn
Yeah.
around and I mow down, I think, Chaff. I like playing Siege.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I kind of figured. I wouldn't remember it if I was you either.
I get it.
But yeah, it's not bad. I don't know.
I'm
I'm excited.
I like the competitiveness of it. That's gonna be one of my favorite things about this Avatar game when it comes out is
You're gonna be at work.
I actually have a chance to be competitive towards Jut in this fighting game.
Right.
Oh,
But
I gave him a foot crack.
yeah, but I'm gonna be at
He's
work.
done for.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I
be
gotta
at
put him
work,
up.
and Jut's gonna be off, and Jut's gonna spend his entire off day getting
Yeah.
better at this game, and then I'm
I
gonna
gotta-
come home from work and I'm gonna play him, and then I'm just gonna end up getting pissed off,
Yeah, you're gonna have to refund it.
and then I'm not gonna want the game. You know, that's where my problem's gonna end up lying.
Well, also, like since Jeff's played so much Mortal Kombat, then those will indefinitely carry.
Well, I've
over.
also played a lot of Mortal Kombat. He just played a lot more of MK1 than I played of
Right.
MK1.
No, I played all the Mortal Kombat's.
I have too.
I played all the recent ones.
I played all of them. I played them all since like 9.
But yeah,
And I
played
mean,
9, but it's been so long.
like, you know, it does transfer over. It's like with Siege and Valorant, you know, like it transfers over. But okay, this is cool.
I like Valorant and CS:GO, like they're kind of the same game.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I say Siege and Valorant. That's a little bit of stretch.
but
Just-
you know, there's difference in every one of them. But think about it like this: is you have 5,000 hours in Valorant. I have probably maybe at most 5 full hours.
Yeah.
Full hours. In Valorant.
uh,
Maybe a little bit more. Closer to 8. Closer to 8. And basically, you know, even if I put 5,000 hours into Valorant, you're still adding hours to your Valorant as well.
Mm-hmm.
And let's say that you're not, and I hit 5,000 hours of Valorant, and you're also at 5,000 hours of Valorant. You know, we might be, you know, on the same level, but we also could be extremely different. It's a whole thing. I mean, I know people that have more hours than me in a video game that I'm still, you know, better than them. But basically, Jut put so much more time into this game than I did, and it really it's just very fucking aggravating. And
Yeah,
he's going to do
sure.
the same thing with this game, and it's going to get very aggravating. I'm
Yeah.
not going to want to play him. I'm just going
I'm
to
gonna-
play mine.
I'm gonna wake up at 8.
See, that's what I'm saying. This like he's already playing. He's already talking about it. I
I'm
already
gonna wake
know.
up at 8 a.m. Go get me some McDonald's breakfast. Stay up and play all day.
But Jeff's
Probably not.
also going to have to go to work for the next 2 days, and then you'll be off. So.
Yeah.
Which is true. Which
So
is
you
true.
get 2 more days than I will.
Mm-hmm.
I get to the first days. Those are the most important. Those
I
are
get
the
the
most
first day.
important. No, you don't.
Get it?
No.
Whatever.
I'm not done with it. I don't know.
You should. It's like $20.
I like Avatar, so I just don't really care for the fighting games.
Yeah.
But Avatar, I recommend to anybody that listens or watches, you know, the podcast. Go watch Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's on Netflix, whole season. Or
Bro, let
whole
me have your
show.
Netflix and I'll watch it.
Whole show. No.
Please.
No. And I think it's one of the best shows ever made. It might be like a kid show, but story wise, everything about it, it's kind of like more towards like.
Isn't it like an American anime or is it a cartoon?
It's American anime.
Yeah,
sure.
it's like it's definitely an American anime. It's like Americans' take on a traditional Japanese anime, I think. They killed it, honestly.
Yeah, I think it's the story in the show is just top tier.
Yeah, it's
Top
one of the
tier.
best stories of any anime ever. Like
Who's your favorite
what's that?
Avatar?
It'd probably be like one of the like ancient avatars. But I'm very like historical person, so probably like Avatar Roku or something like that.
Definitely not Roku. Definitely not Roku.
Then what's your if you're a historical person, what's your favorite piece of history? Like U.S. history, or even outside
World
of
history.
US.
World history.
Yeah, I don't even know. Like honestly, if you're looking at that, like I think it's all pretty interesting, but I think the history of like the universe is more interesting than
For sure.
Anything to do in actual
Science.
history. Yeah,
How everything really came to be.
Yeah, everything.
because we've had such a small like impact of on the time frame. We've only been around for I don't know what the estimate is now. Like it changes all the time, but whatever it is, 500,000 years, the first Neanderthal or whatever it was. But that's literally nothing in the grand scheme of the universe. So.
Sorry, it's shiny. I gotta touch it.
It's lava lamping hardcore right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it's
really
lava
is.
lamping real good.
I think I might take this home.
Okay.
I'm not.
I didn't buy it.
I don't. I did.
I honestly didn't even know lava lamps still existed.
They do.
Yeah, I was over there in Housewares.
It's like I have fuzzy dice in my car.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like
Fuzzy dice.
yeah, I just feel like that's like a retro.
That also feels like it died.
Man, what was I gonna say? I forgot. I had it. Jet said something. I got mad about it. I lost it. Nah, I don't remember. I don't remember what I was gonna say. Unfortunate. So unfortunate.
Yeah.
It was good too.
I don't know.
Happens to the best of us.
I don't really know. I don't really have another topic. I can't think of anything.
I don't know. What's something going on right now? What's something going on in the world?
Yeah.
What's something going on in the world?
That's some world news.
Some world news. Nothing political, please.
Which way do you lean politically?
Let us know in the comments.
I sit in the middle. I sit in the middle.
Yeah, I really don't give a shit about none of it. None of it affects my daily life anyway, really. Gas prices.
Oh yeah, I forgot to ask. Not that anybody comments it, but what's your song you're obsessed with this week? I haven't had nobody comment what their song is.
Really?
Hopefully
Yeah,
somebody
it's
will
very
hear you say
unfortunate.
that and
I think someone commented about the Mothman.
Yeah. Yeah, the Mothman was good.
What is the obsession with the Mothman recently?
He didn't know about it.
Yeah, I didn't know about it. We talked about it in the first episode,
Yeah.
and I got scolded for it. Pretty
Yeah.
hard.
I feel like even before that, like Dakota went to the Mothman.
That's kind of what started a lot of it.
So. I just didn't know if there was like something happening with Mothman or like.
No, I don't know.
Bridge.
I just seen somebody commented it, so I ended up watching the movie they commented. Are you making a tower, sir?
I put that
Now you
rope on
gotta,
top of it.
yeah.
This is a bad look.
I'm good at the towers, bro. I swear, I do this all the time.
Bro, have you ever played Tricky
French
Towers?
No, I don't know what that is. I really want
It's literally
her
just a tower game.
to kind of top it off.
Bro, give her a hit off the vape.
Yeah, don't do that again. I just wish she could like see it better. If she stood, it would be a different story for sure. I want it to like.
This is the end of the episode.
Oh my god!
Now put the book on top of her the case.
I don't. think she'll stay stable enough for me to be able to position it.
This is really the end of that. End of the episode.
Unfortunate. Nah, I can't help it. When I see a bunch of stuff that I think I can end up stacking, if I think about it hard enough, don't do that, please. No.
Bro, I'm scratching the
Not in
disc.
the mic. Not in the mic. Come on.
Ah.
What do you think about the Azul Funko Pop
I fuck with her.
Avatar
Do you have any
theme?
collectibles?
No, not really.
Really?
Really?
You don't have any like,
That's
Legos or anything?
surprising.
Well, we have a ton of Legos actually.
You don't have any Hot Wheels?
You don't have any
I
Hot
just
Wheels?
clipped the Hot Wheels a lot today. I just saw them a lot. I feel like, and it's just on my mind.
Hot Wheels are
Yeah,
oddly
there's
popular.
Hot Wheels are oddly popular. I don't understand the hype behind Hot Wheels. I mean, yeah, I had a bunch of like Hot Wheels, toy cars and stuff that I played with, when I was
Those
little
people
and
don't
stuff.
even play with them. They just like buy them and then
Yeah,
they
and
have,
keep
like, a
them in the
whole wall
box
of-
and collect them,
Yeah.
and like I get collecting stuff, Of course, I kind of get it. Like I've been trying to collect, all the Avatar Funko Pops. You know where I can find any? Let me know, please.
Bro, get over there.
But I just never understood the Hot Wheels collections. I just never understood that.
We have that one guy that comes in every night who buys a Hot Wheel.
Yeah.
Don't he?
Yeah, probably. That's probably my friend Jesse. Me and him went to high school together. We hung out a lot actually.
That's cool. We were I was actually talking to some people at work today. The Halo 4 limited edition Xbox Xbox 360?
broke it.
No. It's loose. Yeah, it's a lot loose. Yeah, I've played with it too much and it's kind of obvious. That's why I put it up. But anyway, the Halo 360 the Halo 4 Xbox 360 with the 2 controllers. It's a limited edition. Or no, it might have been the Halo Reach one. I'm not. No, it's the Halo 4. Sorry, I'm sitting here fucking.
Spit it out, bro. Spit it out. Think of it right quick. I'll give you 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, so if you get the Halo 4 Xbox 360 with the controllers, the limited edition, and it's in the box sealed, it goes for over $2,000 right now.
That makes sense.
They searched it up, and it goes for over $2,000 right now. It's crazy. And I have some stuff here that's old 360 games that my dad got special editions for and stuff. I wonder how much they sell for. I've never looked it up.
I seen a video. It's the Nikki chick from the Obsessed movie or
Oh, right.
Obsession. That actress, somebody gifted her a sealed copy of Modern Warfare 2. That I think in the video they said it was $1,000,
That's
like a
crazy.
2009 version of Modern Warfare 2.
Right.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's wild.
I was heavily into video games at that point in time, and I actually had backup copies of that game.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's crazy, but that's cool.
Kind of fair.
yeah, you kind of had to, because little them scratches or whatever.
You ever get the PlayStation or Xbox?
Xbox.
You ever get the Red Ring of Death?
Oh yeah, plenty of times.
I've never gotten it. Never gotten
Actually,
it.
I had one of the what are they called? The JTAG Xbox. Did you ever have
Oh
that?
yeah.
I had one of those and broke it in a month, but it was so cool.
You ever jailbreak your phone or anything? You ever had an iPod that you jailbroke or something?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I
I
miss
have
that
an
shit.
ankle, yeah.
I've not.
That stuff was so fucking cool, dude. Now, it's kind of useless, I think. But
Definitely, yeah. It's just Virus Central.
But used to, bro, you could say you played fucking Heyday on your phone or whatever, you could jailbreak your phone and just get unlimited money. It's kind of broken.
That's kind of cool. Y'all ever played Cookie Clicker? I'm sure. Well, I don't know. You might have still been in school. You probably weren't when they started introducing everybody gets a laptop.
Oh yeah.
So my senior year, they started giving them to the freshmen.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. So freshman's my senior year, got 'em.
Yeah, that's crazy. I got mine in 5th grade.
Yeah. I ended up going to private school basically. I went to David.
Yep.
Yeah.
David was cool. I didn't go, but a lot of my family went. It's kind of an interesting place. They had pool tables and shit. You just play
Yeah.
pool.
We literally didn't. After lunch, we had a whole
Private
hour.
It is a private school. It's just it's David.
Yeah, I got mine in 5th grade, and Cookie Clicker was a huge thing when in 5th grade when we all first got our laptops. Everybody's looking for a game. Of course, we're 5th graders with
Sure. Right.
internet access on our laptop. So everybody's looking for a game, and Cookie Clicker was the game that everybody got obsessed with. And it's part of the game, and you could.
That's great.
Joy! No way!
Bro, it exploded.
No way!
I gotta pick up these pieces.
Oh my, that's so unfortunate.
Bro, it's mine.
Why you break my toy? I'm throwing yours away.
That's okay.
Bro, that's the first toy down.
Bro, first one down.
Bro, why'd it have to be mine though?
Oh, bro.
All right. Anyway, Cookie Clicker was the first game, and basically you could press a button, pull up a little command bar at the bottom of your screen, and it looked like it was part of your browser, which it kind of was. And you could just type in, Cookie Clicker, 5 million trillion quazillion cookies, and it would just give it to you.
Right.
And I swear it's part of the game because there's just no way you can hack a game just that easy. Yeah, it's it's a shitty just website game, but even still, and I just remember everybody was doing that and was like, yeah, I'm hacking my computer so I could get a million cookies and beat the game.
I'm running in the fucking mainframe wall.
I just remember that so vividly. It's always something that kind of stuck with me about the laptops.
I used to play Tetris in ACT prep.
ACT prep.
Yeah. It was like the last.
It was a great use of time in ACT prep.
Yeah. That was my valuable use of time. Learning how to play Tetris at a pretty good scale.
Wes, what have you done?
Bro, I did nothing.
You messed up the color code on these. All right, no more fidget toys for anybody. Everybody,
This is why they only come out on the podcast.
Yeah, to be fair, honestly, they'd probably all be broken in one night.
Oh yeah,
on a Saturday night for sure. But yeah, I just remember that very vividly. That's crazy. I think it's wild that you didn't. I think it's wild that you didn't get to experience.
I actually seen a study, and I don't know if that's true or not, but I seen a study that said that the laptops and stuff in schools is making students more dumb.
Oh yeah, for sure, bro.
It makes sense, but apparently this.
Well, especially with it's we talked about it earlier with AI. It's just using Chat GPT to do everything, all your work.
I think it said this is the first, this newest generation, I guess, is the first generation that's dumber than their parents or something like that. It's kind of crazy.
That's crazy. I wonder how accurate the study is. Probably very accurate.
Probably, I'm sure there's some
at least.
Oh shit!
Nice.
You wrote a nat 20.
Nat 20.
That's at least 5 Yahtzees.
Yeah.
5 Yahtzees is crazy.
Bro, this guy is Yahtzee, bro.
Yeah. I still have all the cards. I still have all the scorecards. I haven't heard any backlash for that, so I'm pretty glad for that to happen. I didn't hear any backlash for still having all the.
Bro, we need a
scorecards.
tech deck. That's what we need. We can build ramps with this.
Bro, Nate was supposed to buy me one and he didn't.
Unfortunate.
That elbow.
I'm calling him out on the podcast. Nate, give me my tech deck.
Bro, Nate, get this guy his tech deck.
Get
this guy his tech deck. I
Get
keep
him his
looking
tech
here. It's up here.
It is. It's up here now.
Yeah.
It's up here.
Get this guy his tech deck.
Do these biscuits look limp?
Alright.
Sorry, that's been stuck.
someone
It's
African-
been
Bro,
stuck
which
on
other
my
African they are?
TikTok. It's been stuck on my TikTok. Yeah, I kind of don't have anything else to say. We went over all the points.
Yeah. I'll say, do you have anything to add?
I don't think so. I
Any-
think we've covered quite a bit.
Final
I'll
thoughts?
say
Don't.
we did pretty good. We're there, bro. We're there. Right there. Not bad. Not
Is
bad. Compared to where we had to cut. Unfortunate.
It's been good, yeah. The technical difficulties, it's been great having you up here talking
Yeah.
to you. It's
It's
been
been a
great.
nice new guest.
Yeah, it's been enjoyable.
The first guest. I'm sorry we had technical difficulties with you,
Yeah, that's all
but
good.
Yeah.
to them, it probably won't look flawlessly, corrected, but it'll look all right.
I need
Yeah.
a pink. Give me a pink.
So, yeah, I got them all.
I wish I could get this off here. I've been trying, but I'm not about to
Yeah,
my hands are sweaty. I'm not about to.
these weak arms are heavy.
All right.
All right. I guess we'll see what you're building first. Looks like a part of a house.
It's literally
I
just
don't have 2 more pieces the same color.
pattern.
It's unfortunate.
You do, but they have strings.
Strings attached. Call that puppeteer.
Now I'm upset
so-
with the fidget toys.
So I guess we'll call it there. It's been
Yeah,
Off the Clock
it's-
Talk. I'm Judd. That's your co-host,
Like
and we got
Wes.
yeah.
Thank you guys for
Take
having
it
me.
easy. Stay weird.